If I ever had a chance to be a friend to somebody, because you don't need 20 friends, you just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other.
Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up? Let's get some music going here. I don't know where Nerdy went, but we're about to run this anyway. We got Moonbags.
Got one that can see.
Fire up that diesel. Hold on, man. Let me get that real quick.
Crank up that diesel. Let's go diesel.
Marcus, what up, pimp? Shout out to Island Ghost. Yeah, Nerdy gets a write-up. He said he'll be right back like 10 minutes ago. Berserker gets a write-up too. He has a job. So he should be up in, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. What's good, lower level? Bradley B, what up, man? So what we did, we were working on the rub, man. We got the rub on the website now. So whoever wants to order some rub, let's get the link here. And I'll drop the link too, man, if anyone wants to hop on, because these dudes are like fucking off today. Boop. Hit the link. Get on here, Bradley B. Let's run it. Zebec and Savage, what up, my man? I got all the write-ups ready. Straight up, dude. 111 watching. We got Island Ghost, Queen Steph on deck. What up, girl?
Sorry, I had to mute my background noise because I tried YouTube on the other stuff. Nerdy gets a write-up. I get a write-up for yesterday. I get a write-up for Sunday for Missing Town Hall and Bagman to open mic for Sunday. Bagman and Ooga Booga, they did with Spiffy, they did open mic night on X, and everybody showed up but me. So I've had my write-ups this week. So I've made sure I'm here for Boardroom. What's up with that Genius Act? Oh yeah.
What's up with what?
The Genius Act. It passed
Oh, nice.
today. I was waiting on Nerdy. That's the main reason I was here, because I figured Nerdy had all kinds of alpha for me. All kinds of alpha. And if anybody doesn't have any of Uncle Buster's Rub-A-Dub, you need to get you some Rub-A-Dub. I got that shit sitting next to my coffee tables. I sprinkle it on everything.
Yeah, I dropped it in the chat. ZRKBusterShop.fourthwall.com. But it looks pretty clean.
It's delicious. So, have you messed with the new Joey wallet yet?
I haven't. I saw you comment about it. I'm like, damn, I still haven't messed with it.
We've been back in the back in GR spaces. He's been doing stuff with doing onboarding spaces again with Joey Wallet. So the Joey Wallet dad's been in there. It's pretty clean, man. It's really cool. It's very easy for onboarding. If anybody ever wanted to start messing with trading tokens on the XRPL and was a little nervous as Zaman, this is the way to go, man. You literally click the link. You're in the Joey Wallet. You can save your seed phrase or seed words like in seconds. You don't even have to save them to get into the wallet. You can fund it with MoonPay, which was a big sponsor at XRPL Vegas. Or you could just fund it by sending XRP there. I mean, it's like 3 minutes. You're set up. You're good to go. You got a wallet. It's bullish. Hi, Papa.
Hey, gal, how are you?
Good. I would turn my camera on, but I don't think I've brushed my hair since Vegas.
Again?
Expert Papa. What
But still
How you
haven't.
been, man?
Good, Bust. How you?
Pretty good.
Well, just do like me, Stephanie. Tomorrow I'll probably sit on the steps and cut it all off. It's getting too hot.
I hear you. I'll be doing the same.
It is hot, man. We've been having thunderstorms every freaking day, and the air is so thick you get drowned out there.
Well, send some my way. I need some rain.
That's what they say. Hey, lower level, I saw your back. Oh, lower level. Send Uga your wallet address. Go look on XRP Cafe.
Yo.
You got your council member NFT.
I'm back.
Right
There
here. Yeah.
Straight ditch my ass.
Yeah,
My bad. I had to do something.
Like a cheap date.
Primo poo poo.
We the bank. We the bank
Right.
just downloaded the Joey wallet.
Great.
Yeah, I want to check it out, bro. I'll probably do it
Easy as fuck.
tonight.
It is
I've
so
been-
easy.
Checked it out. Camp says, hey, Nerdy, how does ZBCN work? I get the real-time payments, but how does that work for the employer? Is it a salary based? I think it's
It's a
slow
network.
roll. I think it's gonna slow roll into the end of payments though, into like checks, right? So whatever they're setting up now, if we advance 5 years from now, it's gonna be checks are gone, bro. But it might start off like in between.
What did Papa ask me last time? He wants to know how it works.
Oh, shit. Cubic, maybe?
Okay. We're gonna
I'm
cover.
about to pull the trigger on some cubic, bro. I'm
We're
tired.
gonna cover Zebec right now. We're gonna go over how it works and everything because everyone's so curious. So let's go over that. 1 second.
Hi, Nerdy.
Hi, Steph.
Your video was so fucking funny. Charles losing his shit was.
Oh, it's fucking midnight.
Yeah, well, Charles is totally losing his shit. It's gone
That
fucking
wasn't even
viral.
my video. I just reposted it.
Everybody was sharing that video. He
This
fucking-
shit is hilarious.
Uga made a sound clip of it, so every time I start talking, he just goes.
Oh,
it was funny.
freaking Charles. How's midnight coming around?
Very well. They just announced 2 days ago that they've incorporated it into the XRPL into the Lace wallet. That's going to be the way that we're going to do the airdrop. But I was talking. I was talking to the Joey Wallet guys today, and I sent him the Midnight Wallet API, and we're going to try and get the Midnight be able to be incorporated into the Joey Wallet. We're working on that right now, so that you can have your Joey Wallet.
Hey, hold on. But weren't you doing that with the Ooga Lab stuff?
It's all the same. What we're trying to do with Ooga Labs is become a partner chain toolkit, which will be a little bit different. It'll be to use the DeFi, but we need the wallet to work. I don't want to build my own fucking wallet. Why would I build a wallet when I can use a wallet with it? So if we're working alongside of the Joey wallet, and we're friends with them. Ooga is if you go to the Joey app, it's Ooga's NFTs in the advertisement. I mean, we're big friends. We're good friends with them. And so anyway, we would still need the wallet. But for what we're doing with Ooga Labs is becoming a Cardano stake pool operator to be able to use Midnight for the zero knowledge proofs for the data protection, to be able to use the DeFi platform on the XRP. Did I explain that okay?
Yeah, it sounds like a whole bunch of
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but yeah,
it's a lot of moving parts. It works. It's expensive, and trying to get people to run these nodes is expensive. I mean, it's about a good $1,000 a month to run a Cardano node, unless you're, and then get rewards. But
okay, I have an answer for somebody.
Okay.
Money streaming. So this is how it works. Money streaming. Instead of receiving a paycheck every 2 weeks, Zebec allows employees to receive their earnings in small increments as they work, daily, hourly, or even more frequently. For added security, Zebec provides multi-signature wallets and vaults, which are customizable for managing crypto treasuries. Okay, there's another one right here. A flagship service that allows businesses to implement an autonomous payroll system, paying employees instantly in stablecoins like USDC. This service is designed with the tax compliance in mind and allows users to allocate portions of their paychecks to crypto IRA or 401ks accounts. The network facilitates fast and low cross-border transactions and remittance services. Users can engage in automated dollar cost averaging by converting a percentage of their paycheck into various crypto assets. The platform also supports yield farming and other investment types through their specialized smart contracts. Zebec provides a service for users to convert their crypto into US dollars and send the funds to their bank account instantly without fees. To enhance its functionality and security, Zebec has developed an additional layers of technology. ZAI is an artificial intelligence layer used for fraud detection and transaction monitoring, while a ZPIN is a decentralized physical infrastructure network that combines hardware like payment terminals with blockchain software to facilitate real-world crypto payments. I don't think anyone ever brought that part up, because that's a really important piece. The native token for the ecosystem, ZBCN. This token is used for paying for gas fees on the affiliated Nautilus chain, for staking to help secure the network, and for governance, which the token holders voting rights on key decisions affecting the network. So basically the token also serves as a DAO. So this is pretty cool. So Zebec works by allowing employers to pay their workers in small increments as they work, whether it's daily, hourly, or even more frequently. So it can be by the second. They have a cross-border thing where it allows them to facilitate fast and low cross-border transactions and remittance services. They have a safe. They have a ZAI, which is an artificial layer for fraud protection. They have ZPIN, which is a decentralized physical infrastructure for hardware for payment terminals, which is pretty fire. Zebec they also have payment cards. Zebec offer payment cards that allow users to spend their cryptocurrency in fiat currencies without extra transaction fees. These cards integrate with global networks like Visa, MasterCard, and digital wallets such as Apple Pay and Google Pay. So it's basically like a new underlying layer for payroll where the infrastructure itself allows people to pay people in smaller increments than before.
You'll be able to get your payroll right on your card.
Yeah. So that's the Zebec breakdown. Now let's go into Cubic. Okay, 1 second. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now for Cubic. So Cubic, the fastest blockchain ever, 15.5 million transactions per second, which is crazy, right? Yeah.
That sounds quantum.
Yeah, that does sound quantum. So it says Cubic is a layer 1 blockchain platform that merges artificial intelligence with its core operation to create a decentralized high performance network. The name Cubic is an acronym for Quorum-Based Computation, QBC, which highlights its unique consensus model. Created by Sergey Ivankolo, who also founded NXT, the co-founder of IOTA. Oh, damn. So this guy who created this is a co-founder of IOTA. That's fucking massive. The platform's goal is to harness computational power for AI development while facilitating fast and feeless transactions. So this is for AI development, which his goal is. Useful proof of work. So this is what the Bitcoin thing comes in. This is why I say that this one actually works. So this one uses a different consensus called UPOW. So useful proof of work. Instead of traditional proof of work systems like Bitcoin, where miners compete to solve arbitrary puzzles, Cubic employs a useful proof of work mechanism. In this system, the network computational power is not used for solving random cryptographic puzzles, but is instead directed towards training artificial neural networks, ANNs. So Cubic's network, it uses proof of work, but in sense of proof of work, or in sense of Bitcoin's people saying, oh, it's the energy, it's the computational, blah blah blah. Cubic actually does something. It uses that computational, it uses proof of work, it uses peer-to-peer, all the mining and stuff, and it uses that power, harnesses that power to train their artificial neural networks, which is crazy. The key element of UPOW is AI miners. These AI models tasked with solving complex problems assigned by the network's validators. Productive energy use. So there's a different energy use case than Bitcoin. This approach channels mining energy into advanced machine learning, making the process inherently valuable beyond just securing the network, which Bitcoin just does. Bitcoin just secures the network. By training an AI model named Algoth, Cubic aims to become more energy efficient and solve real-world computational problems. The network is operated by a secure group of 676 validators known as computors. These computors are responsible for executing smart contracts and validating transactions. Let's go on to the sauce. Okay, so AI integration. The core innovation is using the network's proof of work system to train AI transforming mining from pure security expenses into productive computational tasks. So people who are just have the miners right now, they just have it just to have it, because it's the security layer of Bitcoin. But then again, that goes to the other question, is that if you have more halvings, and right now the halving has basically made it to where the people who are hosting miners, the miners who are hosting these mines, they're not getting paid as much, meaning that their energy costs, their energy bill is higher than what they're making, meaning that it won't seem feasible to even hold the operation, meaning that over time Bitcoin security literally goes down. It's kind of embedded in its infrastructure. Anyways, Feeless transactions. Cubic is designed to offer feeless transaction with sub-second finality, making it suitable for a wide range of application. It achieves high speed and efficiency by operating directly on bare metal hardware, bypassing the need for a traditional operating system. That's pretty cool. So
if you go look it up, it's under the AI heading.
yeah, it should be under. It's an AI.
And,
it's an
and
AI
who's where can you buy it?
XT exchange.
XT.
Yeah, XT exchange is the one where you get it at.
That
Is
dang
that
sure
like
sounds-
oh, sorry, what was that? Sorry.
No, I said that dang sure sounds like it's quantum.
Yeah, definitely. Nerdy is DAG a mini version of Quant. No. Quant is a blockchain oracle, and DAG is a security layer. Data security layer. They're two separate different things.
Well, thank
They
you,
do have
sir.
Yeah. No problem. Baba, there you go. Boom.
So we need Cubic.
Yeah.
I'm honestly tired of hearing about Cubic without owning it.
I got 3 mil.
Really?
What's it running, nerdy? What's it running right now?
I don't know. I got it when it was like 8 zeros. 8, 9 zeros. I think it's like 5
know.
zeros. I think it's up a few zeros.
Oh well, if it's beyond 3 zeros, I'll still take it.
Yep, 120 trillion supply. That is correct.
That's a
That's why I got a
buttload.
couple mil for cheap.
Hey, Papa,
Yeah.
what were you trading? 37X.
XRP.
Ah, I
That's-
got you.
XRP.
Yeah, that was a long night.
I have
caught
right
lots of
now.
those, sir.
Cubic
Yeah,
is
caught one
5
up.
zeros.
Oh,
17.
nice. I'm up.
I'll be buying tomorrow.
I like buying things that no one knows about and then waiting for people to find out about it. They're like, hey, have you heard about this project? It's like, no, I never heard of that before, bro. It's like I'm all here holding hella millions of the token.
What are you trading, Lower?
I've been trading
funny.
Sui and Mooting and Moonpig and a few other ones. Mexi doesn't have trading fees on a whole bunch of stuff right now, so I've been whacking them in the head every chance I get.
All right, guys. Sorry.
I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it simple. Something I halfway know something about.
Yeah. I shared the link for the Cubic wallet in the chat. That's how you create a wallet and stuff. Have a USB drive because you're gonna create a vault, and then you're gonna basically the wallet is a file that you keep on a hard drive, and then every time you want to access it, you drag that file into the web wallet, and then you put in your password, and then you have access to your funds. It's a different kind of. It takes along like the whole Bitcoin like sovereignty approach in a different way, but it's pretty cool. I kind of like it. I like it. So like, yeah, there's not really a web wallet or anything like that for it. It's kind of like you get the wallet, you create a vault, and then you get an address, and then you just send your Cubic.
Oh, they make it so hard on old guys.
I have mine on my. Let me see. You know what? Let me see if I can pull it up.
Come on, man. I just got my cell phone. Damn. Come on, give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are gonna get really more complicated because you're dealing with quantum stuff now, like encryption.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Well, when we moon, I won't have to deal with any of it anymore. I'll just actually really retire.
I want to move far away from all the hoodlums.
Yeah.
If you're a hoodlum and you're offended, I want to move away from you. That's my goal. As far as I can. Never to be seen again. And then I can be in peace. Oh, hey, I found my ring. Cool. Neat. I didn't know I still had that. I found it. I found it. All right, let's see. I have to unplug something.
What are you looking for?
I am going to show you guys what Cubic Wallet looks like, because to give you guys an actual demonstration.
Hey, nerdy, I'm from the hood.
I don't want to be near you, Papa. If you're from the hood, I don't want to be nowhere near you. No, I'm just over it. I'm just over it, Papa. I'm just.
Plumbing's like, where in the hell is everybody out? Why is it so quiet? Zerk should be here any minute. But yeah, it is quiet, man.
It is quiet because it's a Tuesday. Right.
Sorry, I was waiting on the cubic tutorial from Nerdy. I was waiting on.
Yeah, X Lloyd said, how did you guys hear about Cubic? Dude, I heard about Cubic just from the chat. I don't know how in the fuck Nerdy got it, like, but I've been hearing it in the chat in the last couple months, X Lloyd. And then
Nerdy got it because Nerdy's a nerd. That's why Nerdy got it.
He's a robot. He finds it all.
I am AI. I am AI. I
Nerdy's
am AI. I started working on my Apple app. So I'm actually developing the app now, which is pretty cool. Which goes along with everything else. So everything's coming together. Which I'm pretty excited about. I wish I could share more with you guys, but I can't because that's the whole point of developing things in secret. Yeah. Cool stuff, cool stuff. All right.
Hey, what?
Import all.
Buster, Cali, what's the alpha? House, California. Dude, I love Cali, man. Cali's the shit. I haven't been anywhere where I'm like, dude, I'd rather live here. I don't give a fuck how many liberals are up in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm California. It's not as liberal as you think, though, man. That's a bunch of bullshit. Fuck liberals
Depends
anyway.
on what part of the state you're in.
What, San Francisco?
Yeah.
Like,
This whole country's not as liberal as everybody thinks. It's just they
Nah,
got the
man.
biggest mouth.
yeah. Honestly, though, one city that was dope as fuck was Vancouver, bro. I thought Vancouver was awesome. Outside of that, I've been a lot of places, but I'm not like, oh, I would leave Cali to move here. Nah.
There's
The
the
weather.
berserker.
We got Berserker in the house. What up, pimp?
Hey, what's up, guys?
It ain't quiet no more. We got the mouthpiece on, XRP Plumbing. What you
Damn.
gonna do about that? Huh?
Huh? Is
Huh?
Plumbing talking shit in
What?
the background or what?
He said it's quiet, man, because we're missing the mouthpiece. And we got Buster's Rub, Zerk on
That's
4th.
fire, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Damn.
Check that out.
Shout out to the order, man. We got our first order.
Damn.
I'll
Oh, we
be
got an
shipping it
order?
out tomorrow.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Damn.
You like that shit, Zerk? You like that?
That's fire, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Rub a dub. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sausages.
Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes, yes, yes.
What's up, everybody? Happy boardroom. Sorry I'm late.
Happy boardroom. Tyron Copeland, as of today, AI responded to me saying there are only 6 flare airdrops left. I'm not sure how many drops are left. I know we're getting down to the end.
Man,
But
well, I've had that
these
on
drops are
auto
getting
print.
big, man.
That shit's been on auto print for years.
Yeah, but I missed
Yeah.
I fucked up like the first year, I think. I probably missed I didn't miss a year, but I missed like 8 months at least.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
Well,
I missed
we
6
all
months.
kind of did. It took us a minute to all get on board.
Yeah.
What do you do with that rub-a-dub? Put it on you and then get in the tub?
That's right, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Little
He's-
Buster
Oh,
rub
right.
a dub. That's
If your lady
that's the
likes
bonus
barbecue.
pack, man. If you want a real Buster rub a down.
There you
That's
go. The
the
bonus.
man.
Yeah, yeah. You get a bonus.
I lost my
Go back. That Genius bill. Yeah, bro. So it's supposed to pass?
No,
the Senate?
stablecoin and Genius both.
Yeah, the Clarity and Genius.
No,
So,
I thought
but
it
it's
was
supposed to,
stablecoin. I thought it was stablecoin and Genius.
no. It's Clarity and Genius. Genius is the stable coin. That's what they're hiding it. It's a big, beautiful bill, but they're hiding crypto legislation in the Genius bill. But that shit passes the Senate tomorrow, which means after that it goes to the House or some shit.
After the House, then to the president.
Yep. Do you know the link you drop in merch site? Can you drop the join link? Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 links. There's a link to the show, and then there's a link to the merch.
Here.
I forgot
So
my
he's saying he wants a link to the show. It's right here, Miles.
Miles, I forgot my password to my Cubic wallet.
Right here, Miles.
You weren't working on a car again, were you, brother?
No, I was
XRP
IRL working.
Master. Where can you
IRL?
buy Cubic?
Man, look at you.
XT.com, bro. XT.com.
XT.com. Cubic.
And you can only store it in the Cubic wallet.
This is not good. Oh well, I think I locked myself out, but I'm gonna try to get in.
I think
Yeah,
that's
don't
what
forget your
Nerdy was
password.
talking about.
Don't be like me and forget your password, because then you're gonna be screwed.
Ooh-wee. Put
Fly
that rub in
Kiwi,
your
you
bag.
ain't got no meeting. What are you talking about, Fly Kiwi? What meeting?
Yeah, no shit. He ain't. Yeah, we're a bunch of fucking losers.
Meeting his
Hilarious.
wife in the back room.
What's that,
DTG.
Papa?
Said he's meeting his wife in the back room for a little while.
There you go. It's going down tonight. WW gay. The fuck? You guys can't even spell. The hell? You want us to read your fucking comments? Make
The hell
sense,
was that?
motherfuckers. You know? Come on. When we moon.
Oh, good.
Fuck. Oh, yeah. When we moon, fuck buying a bus.
No.
Get the hell on a plane. Travel the world. Fuck Florida. Yeah, bro.
I packed my Zerpy bags.
I said the heck.
on a jet plane.
I said the heck with Florida 40 years ago.
Nice.
You can have it.
Zerker is out
can
getting
have
food
it.
dyes. We're going to remove the food dyes and vaccines from our children. There you go.
We got Miles on deck.
Ooh-wee. Look at
What
that
up,
guy.
pimp?
Look at that guy.
Mr. Miles.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Doing pretty good, guys. How y'all doing? Been a
Doing
minute.
better that you're up here.
Hey.
Chillbillies. We're
I was
chillbillies.
I was looking hard for you yesterday at Miss Bluminati. Did it not happen?
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen yesterday, man. We're working on the damn website, and it took longer than we
It's all
thought.
Steph's fault. Steph told us not to do it, so
I understand you all need a break and all, but you took a chunk out of my day. I gotta let you know. That was a downer.
Oh damn.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Hang on, my son wants to talk to me here.
Beautiful.
I'll
What
tell
I
you what,
missed?
if we get any more good news, XRP will be down to $1.90.
I know,
Algorithm
right?
Showing $1.98 before the bounce.
It goes the opposite. It's like,
Yeah. Well, that's good.
ooh-wee.
My wife and the neighbor bought some more today, so they're good.
Beautiful.
Dude, have them buy me some while they're at it, Papa.
Yeah.
Let me
We
hold
need a
some.
little bit.
They got to buy me some more first. I'm gonna start charging broker fees.
I've been getting
All right.
the twitch myself. I've been trying to. I got this old guitar. I'm trying to sell it and get some Zerps.
Do it. What kind of guitar is it?
It's
Acoustic, electric?
Gibson Les Paul electric.
Ooh-wee. Is it American?
Bring a couple bucks.
Is it old?
Yeah.
That's a
It's,
nice one.
Older than Well, it got pawned to me years ago, and I kept hoping he would take it back, and he hasn't yet. So I finally called him. He said he's going to tomorrow, so I may have some ZRPs tomorrow. We'll find out.
Hey,
Find another buyer for my guitar.
let's go, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's a smart thing you could do. I had an old fiberglass boat a couple years ago. I ended up selling that, you know, and I got a little bit of ZRPs from it, you know. It wasn't worth much, but it was something, you know. There's nothing
Little
wrong
by
with that.
little.
Yeah.
Little
I
by
sold a
little.
string of motorcycles to get a lot of mine, so I understand.
Trying to get my wife to help me get on the Facebook Marketplace. I got a bunch of stuff around my house I need to turn into ZRPs.
That's smart.
Do it quick. Gotta do it quick.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Otherwise, I'm just going to spend fiat, which, you know, that's not a bad trade. It's just not as much as I'd like to go around. So,
Beautiful. What we missed? What happened in the clown news today?
This is Berserker.
This is Berserker.
looking very professional with your.
We're going to war, Berserk. We're going to war. Oh my God.
Oh,
we're
are
all
we?
gonna
I read
die.
some shit from
Oh.
T-Dog. He said something about we're in control of Iranian airspace. The fuck does that mean? You know? What does that mean?
It's all part of the game.
Like, we need to just not deal with any of that.
If it's Iranian and it flies, it dies. That's what that means.
Ah, okay. Well, what about Israel? Them wanting us to go to war with them.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I seen about 3 comments today, 3 different videos with people putting Israel down, saying we're not going to send our boys to war to die for y'all. Y'all do it on your own. See ya. Bye. I think it's a part of the game. We're just bringing Israel out.
Damn.
Just hurry the hell up.
Plumbing. What's in that Buster's rub? It's actually coffee based, bro. Coffee, salt,
Crack. There's crack in
Sugar.
that shit.
meth,
LSD.
all the good stuff, man. Yeah, it's
Nice.
Like Kentucky Fried Chicken, it's a secret.
and I saw Lizard King. I put that shit on everything. Good shit, man, because I know he barbecues and all that. Yeah, bro.
Everybody in Austin got some.
That's right.
Except
Welcome
Marvin
to the
Davis.
show. Thank you, Casey. Thank you. Hell yeah.
Dude, I
Dexterous.
put that shit on everything.
I just moved from LA to Vegas 2 weeks ago. Best thing I ever did besides XRP.
I
Dude,
guess
my
that's
son
a
feels the
that's a
same way.
come up. That's a come up coming from LA going to Vegas. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my son moved from Dallas to Vegas, and he loves it, man.
Ooh-wee. It's probably a hell of a lot cheaper.
Speak and swear jar. Anyone seen Amy or Nina lately? No, I know Nina didn't feel good after Vegas, man. I think she's getting over some stuff.
Yeah, I talked to her. She said she's been sick since she left Vegas.
We got some people where I work coming back down with the vid again. The vid's going around.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
When nurses start getting a vid, it's going around.
Nothing a little sodium chloride wouldn't cure.
Little horse dewormer.
That stuff don't taste too bad.
Okay, Jerome Powell's talking tomorrow. Ooh-wee.
I can hardly wait.
Wonder
It's
what kind
scaring
of
him.
fuckery he's going to.
I'm trying to get context from these comments. Everybody's just like saying their own shit.
I see Japan kind of wimped out on their carry trade. They delayed it for a while.
Yeah, I saw that. I was waiting on that to drop, and then the delay news came in.
Another one and another one and another one.
Everybody's eyeballing the Circle IPO real hard. They seem to have popped up good on their price, but apparently they think Ripple might be waiting for the Fed to drop the rate because that's going to bring the price on the Circle IPO down. So that's some speculation I heard today.
Nice. Yeah. You're damn sure right about that. It's nothing but swamp ass in Florida right now. Nice.
No, thank you.
It's like that
Yeah,
in
they're like-
Texas right now too.
Some people are telling me
Moneybag.
that.
I haven't seen
Money-
money bags in a while. What up,
Been
Pam?
a minute. What's up? Not Bob. You know, if you know, you know. Moneybag's been here for a long time, just like DJ Jazzy XRP, Sean Thompson. I remember back in the day, Not Bob with Kryptonite Live. He was always there. Connie was there too a lot. I remember.
Hey, lower level, you there?
Yes, sir, Papa. What's up?
I grew up in Florida. Back in the day, until I was married, I didn't know what an air conditioner was.
Shout out to
That sucks for you because it's muggy and nasty.
Swamp
Had
ass.
a shower. Had a shower. Walked outside. Had another shower. So
My dad had a 4-foot attic fan in the attic, and it would just draw the wind in. You crack your window open and let it
yep, you just
bring
leave
the
the windows
breeze
cracked.
bring the breeze across your sweaty body, and that's how you cool off.
Johnny Cool.
My grandmother
Johnny
still got
Cool.
one in her house.
Lol, pal equals Kaiser Soze. That's
Kaiser Soze. Kaiser Soze. Yeah.
Kaiser Soze.
Dude, that was that
man.
Usual
What's that?
Suspects.
Usual suspects.
Usual Suspects.
Usual
yeah.
Suspects. That was a
That was a dope ass
crazy
movie,
movie.
bro. Yeah.
Too bad fucking what's his face is a fucking Satanist. You know,
See, I limp like that until nobody's watching too.
That's
don't let
how
him catch you.
bro.
Yeah, don't when you create a Cubic wallet, don't forget your password, because if you forget your password, you're gonna end up like me and not be able to get back in it. So don't do that.
It's a blue write up.
It'll come to me.
Exploit. Nerdy gets a blue write up, man.
What's 3 million cubic? Like $10 or something?
I don't know. It'll come to me. I'll create another wallet and get some more just in case.
Yeah, everybody asks for about everybody else, like Nina and everybody. People just come and go. It's like a big ass revolving door. It's like this
Bro.
show is like the town saloon. People
6
just come and
million?
go. Yeah.
6 million for a 500 for $100, bro. That means my 3 million is worth $50 right now. Meaning that I got in at like, I got all that for like $5.
Jeez, nerdy. I guess maybe I take you guys way too seriously. You said cubic, and I went out and dumped $50 on it.
Damn.
Don't be
Ooh-wee.
Now I really want to get in this freaking wallet. God damn it.
don't be
Oh, you think I
yawning,
moved the price?
Berserker.
You think I moved the price by myself?
What's that, Papa?
I said, don't be yawning. I was up all night
Oh,
till
damn.
till 7:30 this morning. I got in on a futures trade that about ate my lunch, so I had to stay with it. Dumbass.
You're
Dude, I
smiling
stopped
big,
trading,
though.
bro. I had
You
no
good
life
or
when
what?
I was trading, man. I get in a trade, and next thing you know, it's 4 a.m. and shit. I'm like, dude.
Well, I
I'm
dumbassed
setting-
it. I did a 37X, and then I got caught with my pants down, so I had to stay with it, or I'd have been liquidated. I came out all
bunch of
right. I came out all right.
Okay, so
Bunch of
you survived.
Low leverage, bunch of low leverage chickens.
What the fuck you talking about? 37X? That's a shit ton, dude.
Maybe to
Jeez,
you.
Not for
That's
him.
crazy.
Lower level does it
Maybe
big
to you.
time.
That's some high end shit. Yeah.
Like 1000x.
I've been trading all day today at 125.
Ooh wee.
Yeah. Well, I'm a beginner. I'm a learner, so I thought 37 was bad enough.
125 is nuts. That's crazy.
Dude,
The
until MEXC turned the trading fees back on Ethereum, I was trading 500 on the 1 second on Ethereum.
Oh my god!
You know why you're so hot? Because your ball's so fucking big, bro. That's why.
Yeah, how do you walk with those things?
You know the song, you throw them over your shoulder.
You just
like,
throw
you know,
over your
soldier. What's
shoulder.
that song?
Somebody knows what they're doing. Not me.
It was only 130 degrees in Charlotte today. Is 1 billion Zebec enough? Hell yeah, Chris. Let's
What would
go.
that cost, man? Let me put it in here.
Yeah.
1 billion Z-back.
Mojo, it's like a fart. He who smelt it dealt it. You're the fucking pedo, Mojo. You're a fucking pedo.
Go get some
The
rub.
fuck? Where does he get off calling me a pedo? What the fuck? He just wants to stir the fucking hornet's nest.
Hey,
Look at this
Mojo.
guy.
Mojo. Don't buy no rub for you. You don't get no rub.
No rub for Mojo, bro.
No rub for Mojo. If you order, we're just gonna keep your money.
That's bad fucking Mojo.
Yeah, bad Mojo. Bad Mojo. But if
1
you
billion
order,
cubics
if you order
only.
again, we might give it to you though.
It's
The
only
first one,
$1,700. That's not bad.
Ooh.
I figured Nerdy'd be the cubic billionaire.
We know
Hey,
what Buster's
nerdy,
buying.
nerdy. Hey, nerdy.
Yes,
You like my necklace?
I love it.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
look at that!
You
It's
got a
so
fucking
gangster.
necklace? What is
The
that?
copper.
It's a
A
silver
leather
necklace.
Cowbell.
It's a silver necklace.
Fucking
Oh, that's silver.
It's a 100
ounce.
ounce. It's a 100-ounce silver necklace. It's gangster.
That is the gangsterest shit I've ever seen in my life. Look at this gentleman. Oh, that's funny, dude. Oh man.
Oh my god.
You can't fuck with Papa. No, ain't nobody fucking with Papa. Period.
Now let me put out a disclaimer here. Now, this is only here to teach the grandchildren not to eat chocolate bars. there's this and a handful of silver rounds. The contracts are down in a level 1 security vault in Utah. Don't come looking for them here.
Don't come looking. Beautiful.
How many rounds can you make out of a 100-ounce silver bar? Probably a good amount.
Should be 100. Yeah, if you did it
Yeah,
right.
'cause each round is 1 ounce. So you.
Oh, damn.
So people got to remember that there's 40 caliber rounds there too. There's not just 1 ounce rounds. There's 40 rounds too.
Come
your
looking for my silver, and you'll find some rounds.
You'll find some rounds in your ass.
Find a bunch of lead.
Were you hunting
Ooh-wee.
werewolves out there? Vampires? What are you killing with silver bullets, man? That's
Well, whatever
expensive ammo.
comes is
Everything.
Ooh,
If I tell you what, if they can find me, and anybody can find anybody nowadays with GPS and everything else. But if you can find me and get past the trip wires, and you can get past the cameras and all the security measures out here, and you make it to me, and you get past the dogs, well, good luck to you.
Why don't you just
I have a
hit him
question.
with it?
You
It'd be
get a
cheaper to
40
hit him
cal
with
to
it.
the dome. Bradley B. That is a Mr. T country starter kit.
You just
What
need to
you
hit
know
him with
about
it and
that?
save the money. Don't put it into bullets. Just clobber him with that thing.
I have a question. If someone were to get shot by a silver bullet and that bullet was lodged inside of them and was never been able to be taken out because it was in a critical area, does the body absorb the silver and does that person turn blue?
No, but they'd probably be healthy.
They
It
probably,
probably
would be
wouldn't
pretty
get-
healthy, huh? Like
Probably
they-
wouldn't get very infected as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that a benefit? Did you kill them or did you help them?
Somehow or another, I don't think getting shot's got any benefits.
Hole's a hole. A hole's a hole,
Yeah.
nerdy. The blood comes out. Whatever made the hole, the blood still comes out.
But it's a vitamin hole.
They won't absorb that silver faster than the blood comes out. It's not a good trade.
That was my stupid question of the day. I think that was my
But it
second
would-
stupid question of the day.
That was a dumbass question, though, for real.
Yeah.
It would settle whether or not you were a vampire or not, though.
It would.
Well,
Definitely
so would a wooden stake in the heart. But I mean,
Yeah.
Neither one sounds appealing.
I watched a video though on when they fucking do the water up with the electric or the
Yeah.
silver shit. Motherfucker was blue as fuck, man. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. You see
This
that
whole
guy?
dude is
Oompa
blue,
Loompa?
man.
Yeah.
How was that fucking good?
You gotta be taking some serious ass stuff to get blue going. You're really overdosing.
Yeah, he was chilling. He's all blue. His wife was white as fuck. I'm like, damn, you're hella blue, bruh. I don't know.
Hey, Papa, even though getting shot by a bullet or being stabbed with a stake doesn't sound appeasing, doesn't sound appealing or appeasing, but it does sound kinky as fuck.
crickets. That's all I hear is
That
crickets.
that was getting heavy. I had to get rid of that.
I know, no one likes my jokes.
Too much bling.
It's funny to me. It's funny in my head. Before I say it, I'm laughing. I'm dying in my head, and then I say it, and it's like, God damn.
261 watching. We got XRP plumbing. $20 cash up. Appreciate you, brother.
Ooh-wee.
Best plumber in the business.
Yeah, I made Mo
Shout out
laugh.
to all the orders.
I made Mo laugh.
We got a few orders. Whoever ordered the rubs, appreciate you.
Damn.
No, Nerdy doesn't need to get laid. Nerdy needs $1 billion. The
That's
last
right,
thing Nerdy
yeah.
needs in his life is a woman.
Bro,
what he needs
it's
in his life is
fucking-
money. A shit
Bro,
ton of
shit
money.
like that, like little shit. That's the thing. We think so small because we're fucking debt slaves. And so when you think of like getting a woman or getting
No,
you know,
I need money.
buying something to make you feel better, like it's all band-aids.
I don't need none of that. Last thing I need is another headache. Some whiny
99
rocket.
problems.
some
99
whiny
problems.
person. Yeah.
99 problems, bro.
I thought we were gonna do this. I thought we were gonna do that, but I like it this way. But I wanted it this way. I had an idea of this.
But Nerdy, I thought you loved me.
Fuck all of that. That's so
Hey,
annoying.
Nerdy, let an old man give you some advice on women. If you're gonna get one, make sure she's got more zerks than you.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, but then she ain't gonna keep you.
She ain't gonna keep me.
You'll have 9 pool boys.
No, I don't want to deal with that.
4 butlers and a fucking husband.
That's what prenups are for, man.
No,
Yeah, even prenups don't even work. That shit's been
none of that
debunked.
works.
Just don't get married.
Just
How
don't.
about that? Yeah.
Yeah, just don't
We
sign
gotta-
a contract with the court and another person and everything.
You got to
else.
watch your time then, because some states have common law. You stay together long enough, and it's common law. marriage.
No, there's a difference. No, keyword is live together.
Yeah,
Stay together is a whole nother animal. If you
Yeah.
live with her, that's your common law. Then you're fucked.
yeah.
Welcome
that's
to
5 years.
Montana.
But if you don't live with her, it don't
Yeah.
matter. I don't. Yeah.
If you guys
No,
live
Montana,
together,
Montana is like 6 months. After about 6 months living as a husband
Damn.
and wife, you're married.
6
Yeah,
months?
but you're living. It's living is the key word. As long as you don't live with them,
Mhm.
you can love
I
them all
need
day.
meds.
Love's a separate issue. But if you don't live with them, technically, legally, like they don't
You're
have
knocking
a
some dirt
utility
out of
bill
it.
with your address on it, yeah, and their name
Yeah.
on it, like yeah.
But
Make
my
sure that's-
cooking sucks.
I don't
Yeah,
have
but-
any of those bills with my name
No,
on it. So I don't
another
have that
thing, she
problem.
can't come over and cook for you every night. She just don't live there.
E4, hit the link. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I need meds. I need
Yeah.
meds. Who said they need meds? Is that
I think
E4?
Nerdy's right. If you're going to play all those games, it's easier just to not.
Just don't participate. Why even participate?
You don't fucking live with them. That's it. You can participate
game's
all day
rigged.
long.
Why
They
play?
don't live there.
Just go the escort route.
Where is Duel? Duel's somewhere doing some gay shit. He ain't here right now.
Yeah,
Probably.
But,
Most
Zerker.
likely.
You know, you
Ooh-wee.
don't. You're not paying a prostitute for sex. You're paying her to leave.
exactly.
That's what you're paying them for. You're paying them to go
That's
away.
nuts. I've never heard that before. That's pretty.
You never heard that one before?
No, that's pretty.
But
funny.
it's true though, right? She stays.
Yeah,
she sticks
yeah.
around until you pay her, and
Yeah.
she doesn't leave until you do.
What do you call a woman that can't make a sandwich? I don't know, Incog.
A broken dishwasher.
I have no idea. Well, it's not even boom, boom, then bye, bye. Like these motherfuckers. Like you think I'm going heavy and like hating on women? No, it's literally just they don't live there. Period. They don't live there. They could be
Boundaries.
They could be there every fucking night. I don't give a shit.
Zerker's
live
going to
in-
have a special shuttle service just to drive him on and off his 1,000 acres.
I don't get why people make a big deal about doing basic housework or basic house necessities. I do that shit all the time.
You got
Not
to
gonna-
if you don't want to be
not gonna-
dirty.
Yeah, if you don't
got
want to live in a dirty ass fucking place, you better
Yeah.
clean your own house.
Do the dishes, do the laundry, sweep the floor.
You don't need an allowance not to live like a pig. That
Try
shit
telling
just
that to a 6-year-old though. They don't understand that. They're fine with
Groovy.
gummy bears. stuck on
Imagine,
all the
bro.
walls.
Imagine being in a relationship with somebody and the girl's mad at you because they have to go take a shower.
Ugh.
Don't wash that dirty
It's
thing.
the same concept. It's the same concept.
What kind of girls you dating, Nerdy?
No, I'm just saying. It's the
See
same
that
concept.
that sheds a
So
whole
there's-
different light on your woman's situation there. It's a whole
Let's
different-
let's broaden our horizons here a little bit, okay? So there's common law and there's like living together and all those
I was
common law
trying to
laws.
bring some joy in the conversation.
But check it out. What if you got houses that don't even belong to you? There's no paper trail back to them or nothing. You can live there all fucking day long. And let's say she wants to claim common law marriage. I don't fucking know whose house.
You're just going back to the old kept woman.
Yeah.
That's an old
We've
concept.
been living in this house for fucking 12 months, 24 months. I don't know whose house this is. I don't know who owns this.
Rich
What are you
has
talking
been doing
about?
that forever. That's just a kept woman. You just keep her up in an apartment somewhere.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where you can't even track back any of the shit that they think that's yours.
Better
It's
be
not
careful.
even yours.
Better be
It's
careful.
not even yours.
There's always DNA, Zerker.
Yeah, but fuck that. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
are they really going to spend money on trying to get a DNA investigation to swab the fucking house I've been living in for 24 months,
How
which
much money
I
you
don't
got
even
again?
know who belongs there?
How much money you got again?
You are not the father.
They can swab whatever the fuck they want. I was just house.
Sir, we're gonna need to swab your ass.
Swab your butthole. Let me sun it first. Let me sun that shit.
Let me tan it. Damn, here we are with the tan conversation again.
But no, that's what I'm saying. You
Back
mustn't
to
be
being
afraid to be.
insane.
You
55 minutes
mustn't-
into the show. Here we go
Wait,
again. But
normal
this is our
life,
tan
bro.
bubble.
Struggling to
Nor-
get out of the gutter. We're in the gutter. We're just still right
normal
there.
life doesn't apply to like post moon gentlemen. Normal life don't apply. Like nothing
No.
is traceable back. You own fucking nothing. No one could track shit. No one knows shit. There's no fucking laws to even explain what kind of common law bullshit someone's gonna try to trap you in. Like it doesn't even. Oh, sorry, I don't know you. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that easy because
New phone,
none of it's
it is.
trackable. None
If
of it's
you really-
traceable.
If you really pay attention to all the laws are basically meant to. If a man wants to live in peace, he can't live in peace without navigating through eggshells, which is crazy because all a man really wants to do is be just like Papa. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me just be on my land, do my own thing. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
That's all most people want, just a little piece, their own little space. But to even get to that point, to even acquire any of that nowadays, it's just like so many hurdles. You get in a marriage, you get into something, someone's trying to take your money away. You get with a girl fucking accuses you of something. All of a sudden, boom, you get something taken away. You got to pay for, consistently paying for lawyer fees or consistently paying for the law or for the state. It's ridiculous. That's why I'm saying the best thing to do as a man is to just not participate in anything. Stack your money up and just leave everything alone.
Yep. Sorry, I'm burping. But there's a fucking
57 minutes.
I know, right? No, I'm telling you, bro, you can do all that. You can live free, relax, chill, kick it, have a woman live with you, whatever the fuck. I'm dead serious, bro. There's gonna be things where they're not even traceable. Like, motherfucker, there's loopholes to all of it. There's loopholes to all of it. So that means, like, okay, I want a house and I want to get a bitch for 2 years or 3 years or whatever. Or I love her. I genuinely love her and I want to whatever. We're not going to marry or whatever, but okay. And I'm in a state that's going to common law my ass after 6 months. Dude, all I got to do is have Nerdy buy that house for me and keep that shit in one of his LLCs. Ain't nobody getting shit from me
You
at
gotta
that
be
point.
trusted up, boy.
Can I go there?
Yeah, everything's
Yeah,
all
trust.
LLC'd up. Ain't nobody getting shit from anybody.
You could be a billionaire and your
Yeah.
trust owns everything. You can marry who the fuck you want because Zerker's broke on paper, bro.
I'm broke as fuck. I don't know what the fuck I don't even know whose house this is. Who
Can I
fucking gave me the keys? I don't remember. It was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
LLC and escrow or a
I
LLC
don't
and a
fucking
trust
know. I
fund.
don't
You
even.
got her.
Yeah, I just found some house keys on the ground one day.
About to
So I
have
fucking-
Goldilocks.
I was in a boating accident. I was in a boating
squatter.
accident. We were in a boating accident together, all of us, all at the same time, and we found house keys on the street.
We
That's
all
how it
lost
is.
our memories. We don't know who we are.
We don't know who we are. I don't know who
Zerk,
you
Zerk
are.
was just in the woods with the red hood and found a house. Just
Straight
checking
up.
out which bed was fine.
Tried all the
Breadcrumbs.
porridge.
Breadcrumbs, bro. I slept in all the beds. That's right. And I tried to grow Goldilocks, but I couldn't
He
because I'm
decided
bald.
to just stay there. He found the perfect bed and decided to just reside there.
Ooh-wee. Ooh
Yogi.
Ooh wee.
That's the story we
dinner,
tell the
bro.
IRS.
I got dinner.
From From a woman's perspective, motherfuckers, my partner doesn't have a clue what digital assets I have or how much, and I'm keeping it that way.
Hell yeah, Yogi's.
I should
Hell
have kept
yeah.
it that way. I should have kept
Yogi's,
it that way, bro.
bro. Yogi's about to have like 4 pool boys, fucking 2 husbands, a fucking dude from all corners of the globe and shit. It's the same shit with women. Problem is that this crypto space is dominated by men. That's the problem. So fuck yeah, you're gonna be a
Sausage parties.
fucking, you're gonna be
You
a
know why?
queen,
But
queen
you know
of all
why it's
queens.
dominated by men? Because men are smart. And we
Are you
see
implying that women are stupid?
some of them? Yeah.
Not Yogi. Yogi's about to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Men are technically more. Men are more technical
Yeah.
usually.
I mean, women just like, you know, not to generalize anybody, but most of them are just like, you know, just
Bro,
grown
there's a
children.
there's
They
a
just
ton
like
of
shiny
there's a
shit.
ton. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, they just like shiny
There's
shit.
a lot of girls in crypto, though, man.
There's a
There's
lot.
a lot of girls, and there's a lot of smart women. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to.
But the ratio's way the fuck off, though, dude.
Yeah.
It's like maybe 20%, maybe, and that's like
Yeah.
being generous. So 80%
Generally,
of crypto
dudes-
is men.
The
But
dudes
it's not-
got to compete. Like even Marcus Grimaud's like the guys has the value, but the guys, you know, inherently you have to compete in the world, you know. So
Yeah.
there's naturally going to be more guys than girls, but the girls that are in it, the real deal, because it's about to happen.
Juggernauts, dude.
We're so
Juggernauts.
fucking close.
But there's honestly only a few that have come by that actually know what the hell, how all this works and how it operates and how to use it.
But
There's been very few that have
but
come.
at the end of the day, you just need to stack your fucking bags. You don't need to know.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
You
true.
really don't need to know
That's
nothing,
true. That's
man.
true.
You
But
just gotta-
Fuck
I find that.
Would you
I find
fucking
that-
use whole sentences, Mojo? He's like, pedo Zerker, dead Zerker. Are you like threatening me? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Bro, I don't even know what you're saying, bro.
dead berserker.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Are you dead, like laughing dead? You're dead because you're laughing? Or are
But
you
honestly,
actually-
bro, if I ever find a chick that I can just have a blockchain conversation with and just nerd out about blockchain stuff, that'd be pretty cool.
Bro,
Yeah, it would.
just spend 6 months with her. You'll be married.
That'd be awesome.
Is Ellie
According-
fried chicken? Is that
According to
chicken?
these guys. Yeah.
If you
Chicken
could
or
have
fish?
if you could have a conversation with someone other than gossip or other than their own personal endeavors or other than whatever, just talk about something else educational. I think that's
Bro,
a plus.
that shit would be fire, bro. But that's the thing that if you're having blockchain conversations, then you're with a juggernaut bitch that's gonna have 9 fucking pool boys, 4 husbands, and a fucking partridge in a pear tree.
See, this
Like
is
you
why-
can't. That bitch ain't staying
No.
with your
Check
ass.
this out,
Like,
check this out. This is why we love Dahmer, because Dahmer nails it. You mean like Monica Long? Yes, yes, I do. I mean exactly like Monica Long.
right.
He's a baddie.
But in the traditional sense, there is no future with a bitch like that because she's got her own dreams because she knows what ZERPs are. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's going off to the Maldives and fucking Paris with her 9 boyfriends. And dude, you can't lock a
Yeah,
a
but in
crypto-
reality,
you won't be able to lock a
girl could have-
crypto bitch
a
down.
girl could have
post-June.
9 boyfriends now without. I mean, I don't know why if this shit takes off, they're gonna have like all these pool boys because they could do it now if they wanted to. That's what they
Yeah.
chose to do.
I was watching
But-
this. I was watching this interview. I think it's something up your alley, Buster, where this guy was basically he was talking and he was saying, like, you know how those guys that have other guys that they stick around and watch videos and they talk about all this stuff. And he was basically saying to this woman, this girl that was sitting across the table from him, saying, if you had tasted 9 different flavors of ice cream, and now every new ice cream that you taste, you're comparing to one of your favorite ones. Doesn't that kind of ruin things? Like, are you, you know what I mean? Like, aren't you forever gonna hold someone up to a standard and always gonna look something better than that? I mean, that's basically what it is, right? Versus, guys don't really get to that point. So if you have a bunch of like bops out here, just winging it, hella dudes.
My wife doesn't want a
Doing
pool
shit.
boy. Her only requirement out of this deal when we moon is a chef, so she don't
Yeah.
have to cook.
Oh, okay.
It's options, man. When someone
it's
knows, when someone knows they don't have to deal with your shit, they'll just leave. But then again, it's not the whole point of a relationship is to deal with people's shit.
Well, it's always been like an old school
Fuck, I
thing.
hope
Like
not.
the man is a provider, the woman is a housewife, kind of thing.
I think
But
the
the whole-
dynamic is dead. I think a lot of
It may
traditional
not have ever been
dynamics-
true. Like
No,
it was
I-
only true because the economy was so fucked that you needed to be a couple.
Well, a lot of those dynamics were a direct representation of how the economy was doing. A single family, a single man taking care of a house of 4 or 6 or whatever on a single salary and all that thing. That's because they had purchasing power, right? Their $1 was able to go take them so far. But now it's basically dead because we don't have any purchasing power, and no one can afford any of that shit.
It's almost like it was designed that way, nerdy.
Yeah.
To destroy the family unit.
Yeah, 200K is below, is like you're basically broke in SF and in New York and stuff. So basically, like we're screwed.
Then I'm broke about 20 times, nerdy.
Yeah, we're so fucked.
We're fucked.
So we're super fucked at this point. But
Super
that's the thing. But that makes me super bullish because I know life-shattering, life-changing, like economic new systems coming. Because what's the other alternative? We just keep boiling slowly to oblivion. Like nobody can survive right now.
Well, yeah, the whole point was to, like, you know, a dude would go to, you know, go through grade school, go through college, get a job while he's doing all those things, and then collect enough money in order to buy his own house. And then he would date a girl, and then the girl would move in with him in his house, and then they would have a foundation to start something off with, right? Like that was the whole idea behind the whole structure, right? But that structure is kind of dead now. It's not like a single man a single person on a single salary can go afford a home or put a down payment on a home when you need a cosigner for all that shit now.
Yep. Well, the thing is, I think most women nowadays, majority of women, are so psyoped into being attracted to that man with stuff, whether it's money, resources, whatever. That's what they're been trained to look for, whether it's from their TV or from their mom that's watching TV all fucking her whole life, or her mom's mom who watched TV and read magazines her whole life. It's the same shit.
Well, the man that has stuff is the man that's putting in more work, so he's going to be naturally more attractive. Because a woman would be like, "Oh, I want a man that listens." No, but they really want a man that going out and making shit happen.
Yeah,
a man that's listening to you is up your ass, codependent.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But an independent person don't have fucking time because
for
they
none
need
of
to
your
go out
bullshit
and fucking
not
necessarily bullshit, but I'm just saying, like,
but like
that's what simps do. Simps,
yeah, exactly.
A fucking simp
They're
gives you
attracted to the
attention.
man who can say to them no.
Exactly.
That's who they're
There you go,
attracted
man.
to.
Exactly.
We'll
Even
make this
they
red
leave
pill, man.
billionaires.
They like hustlers, man. They love hustlers, man. As long as you're just doing your own thing, and
All the simps are getting left in the dust, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you're simping right now in the last 5 years, you're the fucking idiot, bro.
Yeah, you're a clown. I think the biggest problem is that dude's been led to believe the whole fairy tale bullshit, right? Because someone had a sister or their mom told them something, and now they're led to believe this whole, like, women are fragile and fucking they want this Mr. Charming and all this other shit, but in reality they're just
looks good,
savage.
Well, it's always been true. The bad boy gets the girl. The bad boy is the one that hustling, tearing shit up, not giving a fuck.
That is honestly, it's just basically who has the most shit, or who can purchase, who basically has the most purchasing power. That's really what it comes down to.
Security and resources.
But security and resources converts and breaks down into purchasing. Like, who has the most power to feel safe, quote unquote, right? To feel secured or whatever. But then it really just comes down to money. And that was one of my things. Is
They
that
look for that after 30, 35 when they ran through.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Like, a woman can't say that she's not a gold digger when inherently, technically, you are a gold digger. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. What I'm saying is that if you're more honest with yourselves and stop saying that you're looking for someone to treat you right and you're just fucking this princess or whatever, I mean, that's some bullshit. Like, let's be honest here. You're looking for a really strong provider and caretaker. That's what you're really looking for.
But in the old paradigm, the men wanted that. They wanted a more submissive woman. The woman wanted a more dominant man. That's just probably an older paradigm in the West. I mean, I don't know the rest of it.
But
that rings true today. That's what Nerdy's saying is that women respond in kind.
They respond. Yeah, like you can like, for example, if you look at all the assholes, a lot of assholes who have a lot of money get hella bitches. That's because they treat bitches like shit.
They don't give a fuck.
She wants.
They don't give a fuck, and they always
don't
stick
give her
around.
what she wants. You give her what she needs. I mean, she wants a threesome. Do you want to give her a threesome? No, you give her what she needs.
You know, and you know the thing about that, Ellie, is that I was watching this other video about this guy, how he was talking about monogamous and different relationships and stuff like that, and he's basically saying how you'd be surprised how many women would be okay with you having other women around you, because if you had enough money or you had enough power, you'd be surprised how fine they'll be with it, which is crazy.
How lenient money makes things.
That's because other women want you. A woman doesn't want a man that no other women want.
Yeah, that's what Sandy says right now. Truth, women want men other women want. That's a factual statement.
That sums it up, man.
That's a factual statement. Because
there's a psyop on the TV that teaches men that that's not what women want. Women
be the nice guy. Yeah. Be this nice little kind fuck that's gonna, gonna wipe. Oh, babe, let me wipe your ass for you. Oh, you need help with that? Like, fuck that. That's a fucking sin.
That's why the divorce rate is so high, because you
have all these little bunch of pussies, bro.
These dudes that are all fucked up. Yeah.
Simps as fuck, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's mainstream red pill right there.
Yeah.
Red pill 101.
Why don't you tell her she's beautiful? She leaves you. I never tell her she's beautiful. Never.
Ellie's the most hardcore. I love it.
Yeah. But also, you have all these.
Give her what she needs.
Don't
give her what she wants. Give her what she needs.
You also have like a bunch of hoes nowadays that I just have like a modern, like, for example, like I feel bad for dudes under 25. Like dudes 25 and under, I feel so bad for them because one, any girl that they go and talk to most likely probably has some kind of nude photos online that you can probably find. And then secondly, you're getting with the woman who's exposed. And then secondly, you're getting with the woman who's most likely been beat up, damaged by a bunch of other dudes, ran through like a freaking public transit. And then on top of all of that, you have to deal with all their immature, childish, narcissistic mindset.
Sandy, be grateful. Comment of the day. But I will tell you, I hold the crypto keys in the house, but I would never trade my husband.
Boom.
Comment of the day, Sandy, be grateful.
See, Sandy's a good one though. But Sandy's like,
it's that old school magic that Papa talked about.
Yeah.
That his lady just wants a chef. Like she's already happy. Yeah.
But that kind of dynamic, then that relationship is kind of dead nowadays. Because nowadays it's more.
But it still exists.
It still exists. Okay, what I'm saying is this, okay? Is that back in the day, the exchange of a relationship was obvious. It was there. People understood what was the deal. Nowadays, the exchange is not only expected, but it's almost as if like, I'm not gonna do this by myself, bitch. Like, there's no way in hell. There's not a single soul in hell that's gonna be making, if a man had to do it by himself, he has to be making at least 400K, 500K plus by himself in order to handle all of that stuff, which is crazy. It's crazy. That's not gonna happen. So nowadays, like, the reality is, before it's like, okay, the person had purchasing power, so they could have a one man taking care of but the other person did the other stuff. But nowadays it's like, no, both people have to work. If both people don't work and they both don't share chores, if they both don't do other shit, then it's not it's not gonna happen. Go ahead.
We got another crypto lady, the delicate Mariposa. Same, Sandy, same.
See these crypto ladies? They're like real alpha. They're the ones that are
they're good women.
They're being honest about
good people.
What is because. And they're responding. They're coming out of the woodwork right now, responding to us guys. Because we're fucking alphas and we're not fooled or under that pussy spell or any of that shit.
We're not a simp.
Yeah, bitch. No, bitch. Look here, bitch. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah. No,
Listen
I
up.
don't. I would never.
No.
I don't chase women no more, man. That's one of the biggest mistakes I ever did in my life.
Well, they call it shit tests. They put
Yeah.
you through shit tests, and they're trying to see whether or not you have the fortitude to deal with their fucking attitude.
Yeah.
So if you tell them no,
Fucking Ellie.
they love that shit. What's that, Ellie?
Ellie, what the
No
fuck was
dinner
that?
scammers. No dinner
What?
scammers. No dinner scammers. What you do is you meet up and have a talk, and if you're going to have a dinner, it's sex first. If she doesn't want to, you move on. Sex first and then dinner. If not, you move on.
No,
Is that
dude,
your
you
green
can
flag,
compromise
Ellie?
with coffee. Coffee's only like what, $4? Like, just do coffee. Don't waste money
That's
on a
funny.
dinner.
You want fucking Macca's? Sex first.
You want a chicken sandwich, bitch?
Just so you know, for you Americans, that's what Australians call McDonald's. Macca's.
Oh, damn.
You
Yeah.
know, sometimes being old does have its advantages. I ain't putting up with that shit for you guys are putting up with.
Yeah, right. When you're younger, you're still trying to find that
Oh,
woman.
it's
trying to
bad.
figure it all
Papa.
out. Yeah.
It's bad now. It's horrible.
It's really bad,
But-
dude.
It's
Like,
all
you're
But
like-
the
like-
access is
whole damn thing
is worse. You know, 'cause
I still open the door for my woman.
Shit. I do that.
Amen. Amen. And we do
Yeah.
too.
We
But-
did like the other day. Well, not the other day, but when we were going to Vegas, and I went to go get a haircut and everything, there was this older couple. They were getting their haircut or doing something in the haircut place, and I opened the door for them as they were leaving. But it's not like I don't do it because I was thinking, oh, let me do it so people can think I'm a nice person. It's like, no, that's just common shit that I grew up with.
You just do that shit. Yeah.
Like that's the household that I grew up with. That was just you just be nice. to other people. You just
I have
respect
on
them.
more than one occasion opened the door for somebody and they rolled on through without saying anything, and I just snatched a hold of them, put them back in there, and closed the door. And went, okay, you can open it your damn self. There you go.
Yeah, I always say, you know, you welcome. If they ignore me, I'll just be like, oh, you welcome, and then they'll turn around and be like, oh, thank you. But like,
That's a good one. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you-
But at the
did
same
you
time,
I had one snap at me for that. And go, I didn't ask you to open that door for me. I went, trust
Bitch,
me,
you
I'll
walked
never do
through it.
again. I see
you
you
walked
doing
through it, yeah. But
Did you guys hear about that 8-foot guy who was looking for an 8-foot woman?
damn, did he find
No.
it?
No, he couldn't find one, so he found 2 4-foot women and he screwed them together.
Sandy, be grateful. I have a question about Flare. Do I need to restake on Scepter or will it ride if I leave it alone? I'm on Scepter as well. You let it ride. When you unstake, you get all your drops.
Mm-hmm.
And it even tells you what you've made theoretically.
But you should have the option for auto claim if you have auto claim on.
No,
I think in Flare drops on
Scepter
uphold.
auto claims. Scepter
Oh,
auto
okay,
claims
okay.
by itself.
Okay,
So when
I've
you're
been
on
getting flare
Scepter,
drops on uphold, and they just tell you when it drops.
nice.
right. You get your flare drops on every wallet, every flare wallet. You get them all. Total Labs, what is that? Bifrost. Sorry,
Yeah,
they have
Bifrost.
Bifrost has an auto claim, but Scepter
Yep.
auto claims. Scepter's like the tippy top of what you can do with Flare right now, as far as I know. As far as auto claiming, and because you get to not only keep your rewards, you keep like the residual that they would normally take from you or whatever. Or they don't charge you fees, or there's something about it. So I forgot, but yeah, Scepter is where it's at. And Bagman's got a video on Scepter, so look him up.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Not to go back, but to go back. There's one time I was dating this one chick, and then I guess she had really shitty relationships before, and I was the one person that was a nice person. And she was shopping, and then there was like this flower place, stand thing. So I got a rose, and then as she was shopping, when she came to the shop, I gave her the rose, but she didn't even know how to act. But that's how bad it is. It's like if you even do kind gestures, people don't even know how to act or receive them.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey, there he
Hey,
is.
now we can hear you.
E4 here.
What's
Yeah,
up with that
I'm
weird
saying.
gray avatar?
Was it a
You know what I'm
Dalek?
saying? I don't
You're
know what
using
the
like a
fuck that is.
program or something.
No, it's just.
Oh, your camera's off. That's why.
Well, yeah, of course.
You just got to go into settings on StreamYard and add an avatar.
I've already done that, sir. How about I just turn
Oh, wow.
my camera on? How about that?
Hey, turn it on.
Hey,
there he
Rome's
is.
in here. What's up?
Ooh-wee.
Rom? What's up, Adam?
Get your passport,
Dylan?
gents. No, dude, I don't trust that shit. That's crazy.
What is
No, you just go to a better state.
But
in
you
the
guys are
United States.
talking a lot about this and that. But what about Mama?
Can someone explain how to rap Flair
Sorry,
on decent?
mama. I never meant to hurt you.
You know, it's easy to say this and that.
make you cry.
But we got Mama.
Cleaning out
You
the
know?
closet.
I'll tell you this, nerdy.
Y'all
I
on some
never,
spicy shit though.
Unbelievable.
I didn't find a
shenanigans.
good woman until I stopped
Unbelievable.
looking at all.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. God's
come
gonna
when it
give you
comes,
that
bro.
woman to put you in check, right?
Do your thing and get strong yourself. I mean, if somebody rolls
Bro.
across your path, that's it.
As long as I get physically fit and because women are basically they're really childish. As long as I look really good, and I dress really good, and I have a good career, and I have a
That ain't
good,
gonna get it
stable
better.
environment, fucking I'll be
Nerdy,
golden
that's not true,
golden
dude.
trophy. It's true though,
They're
bro.
all
I'm
gonna
telling
be
you.
How is
beating
your
women
mom
off for this
childish?
It's so true, bro. It's so true, bro. It's not
You guys
even.
being Debbie
Mom
Downers
is
right
not
now.
childish.
We're not being Debbie Downers. We're being.
Come on. Come on.
We're
Your
being.
mom isn't childish.
We're being June 17th right now.
Poor selection of ladies. Like you're immune to the fucking psyop that is the female brain right now.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? Who the fuck said that?
that is
That's-
this
Bro.
narcissistic cesspool.
And I'll give you this. There it is. Poor selection of ladies you're dealing with. No, bro. It's about economics.
No, it's not, man. It's
About
economics. It's
Yeah.
all economics. It all has to do
Economics.
with economics. Has
You
nothing
mean
to
tell
do
me
with
you don't
people.
fucking roll up to the Quickie Mart in a fucking banger ass
man.
brand new car? Don't even matter what car it is.
Yeah. People make selections. People do choosings based on the economic environment. Back in the day,
Confidence comes with
yeah.
economics.
When you had a dude that was able to do shit and have everything, the environment was set up for everyone to thrive, for people to have families, and for people to do shit. But
Well-
now it's just like people are just on survival mode.
We're in it. We're guilty before proven innocent, and that's
Yeah.
what the TV taught women. At least
Exactly.
American women. America, you're a fucking
Yeah.
guilty, slimy, creepy fuck until you prove to them that you're a good guy.
Isn't that why you get the phenomena of passport bros? These people going to other
Yeah,
countries.
they're not dealing with that fucked up mind.
They're changing cultures, right? They're just
Well,
going to different cultures.
yeah.
You're going to where the women appreciate you right out the gate. That's
Well,
why
that's
they're
be-
doing it.
Well, that's because their expectations are much lower.
Economic.
Economically, right?
Captain
Compared
Save-a-ho. That's what it
compared to
is.
the economic status of living in the world, the richest country in the world,
Yeah.
is that people have really high expectations. But if you go to a passport bro type country, they just want to
You're a
literally.
beefy American that's got
They want
money.
to have a
They're
nice
also
shower.
psyop.
Yeah, they just want to have a nice shower, a nice place to sleep, a decent life, someone
They
to
want
live
the
with.
money for their family.
This
You
basic,
need to
this
adopt
basic
their
shit,
family.
right? Compared to over here, you have to be like this celebrity billionaire, cajillionaire, and have 50 billion for Ferraris and have all this land and have cajillion followers and all this other shit. It's wild.
Bro, I don't even expect anything anymore. I don't give a shit. I'll be grateful that I'm alive and I don't have to worry about fucking my septic breaking or fucking the electric bill like worrying me worrying me sick. Like I don't have to worry about shit like that.
Bro,
Everything
I
else will come naturally,
We got
bro.
a plumber for that.
I know this is off topic, but I don't know what happened in my brain right now. Something you said something, and my brain was like fossil fuels, and then it was like, oh shit, septic tank. Oh dang, Zerker. What if Zerker's old septic tank, and after we pass away, all the septic tanks turn into oil? And then people in the future say that we found
You're welcome.
this natural resources from dinosaurs.
Future generations, you're welcome. My poop is gold. It's liquid gold. Let's go.
You could turn it into methane now, Zerker. You could cash in on the fossil. Just turn it into methane, like
Bro,
Mad Max. Beyond
We're
Oh,
selling
man.
Les Pauls right now and my fart gas right now. Let's go.
Zerker's
Nerdy,
homemade
you
methane
got,
farm.
You got way too much time on your hands, Nerdy.
I'm just
No,
saying.
bro, that's why he's nerdy, bro. Even
I'm
if he is
just
busy,
saying.
he's still shit like that.
I'm
That's
just
beautiful.
saying. Isn't that not what it is? Isn't that not what oil is today? Isn't that not what it is?
Well, it's a psyop.
Romeo G, if you haven't seen my interview on Crypto Therapy 589, with Nina Blossom, Fuma Boys, and the Marvin Davis. Check it out in Sport Third Channel.
Ooh-wee.
That's
Dude, I watched it.
Therapy.
I watched it last night. Bro. I watched
589.
it last night. It was
I'll
good.
check that
It was
out,
really
man.
good.
You know,
let's get
nerdy
us up.
Volkswagens used to run off methane. They had them in World War II. They had cars running off methane off of people's poop.
Mm-hmm.
Had a tank in a car on top of a car. You put your poop in it, and it made methane to run the car.
Did they kill that guy, or is that the water car guy?
No, this is Nazi
Poop car
technology.
guy? They didn't kill the poop guy yet?
Bro, I was watching a show on Amazon. Was it Amazon or something? It's called it was a golf show. I forgot the show was called, but this new golf show, and the girl in the show was this little kid, was this younger kid, not little kid, but this younger kid. He's like this, really good golfer person, and he sees this. He befriends this liberal chick. And before that, he's eating a bunch of burgers. And then after he meets this liberal chick, he goes like, no, I'm not going to eat burgers because the methane is destroying the planet and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, why are they pushing this psyop garbage within serial shows? It's crazy. But it's like little things like that I catch on to. And I'm like,
Well, that's how they programmed all these generations. Me too. I mean, I've had to undo a lot of programming from expectations from TV. Latchkey kids, lock key kids. You know, if you're raised by the TV, what do you expect? You're gonna know what they tell you to know.
look at the Last Stand show, whatever it was called. How those two girls was like, I want to be a father. It's like, bro. And then the show died, right? Like the whole show just went completely dead. Yeah,
bro.
Today was fun. Today was Nerdy's depressing day. I had some different thoughts, but it was just a random day for me. I hope you enjoyed my show of me being a random person. Wedding crashing ZRK Buster show with my ridiculous questions.
Love that
shit, bro. Hey, can't a decent wallet help you find women, Nerdy?
I think when I have my decent wallet and I have my pack ledger, I'm not gonna be looking for nobody. Absolutely nobody.
I need you to do a commercial with some sex appeal. Decent wallet. The women will flock to you in droves. Decent. Get sexy now.
Well, dude, it's all about being like Batman. You go from being a man to a symbol to like a legend.
Yeah.
Like you just fucking disappear. Fuck you. Fuck everybody. You're no longer. Sorry.
Mr. Connector, Zebec was hunting you last night, and here you are.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about me. What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Ooh,
hey, Mr. Connector.
He's connected all the things, and now he's here.
Oh, Canada's opening a spot XRP, right? Canada's opening a spot XRP ETF soon.
They are. It starts tomorrow. Yep. And
what's up
check
with this
out.
headline? Talk about it, bro.
Yeah, this just came out, guys. This guy, Tony McLaughlin from Citi, he got $10 million from Peter Thiel to start this Visa MasterCard-like network for stablecoins. So it looks like the banks are going to use this to interoperate stablecoins. It launches on, they're going to use, where is it?
Was it UBYX? Is that what that name was?
Yeah, UBYX is a company. They're going to support multiple blockchains, including Solana, Base, Canton, and the XRP Ledger. So I thought this is pretty big here. A clearing system.
What's that?
PayPal Mafia. More PayPal Mafia.
Mr. Connector, what was what's the latest connection you have made?
This is it. Clearing system for stablecoins. It's pretty big. Yeah.
Ubix, Peter Thiel, Citibank. That's just another. That's like Hedera and Nvidia. It's like
Peter Thiel's like a kingmaker, though, isn't he? Like he touches it, turns to gold type stuff.
He is.
Yeah, RSR. There you go. Reserve rights. Spark Point.
Then we got Judy Shelton talking about she would like to see gold-backed convertible treasury bonds.
Yay!
Ooey Judy.
Yep.
Go Judy.
Judy.
Go Judy. Go Judy. Go Judy. Go Judy. Go Judy. Go Judy.
Ooey.
Silver's going up. Silver's been up good.
That's right.
Oh, we don't even. We're not ready. None of us are ready, bro. This shit's just about to pimp slap all of us. Bam. Into
What did we learn from
riches
this? What did we learn from this experience?
by reserve rights and whatever UBIX is.
The dollar will never go away.
No, it's not going nowhere.
All the doomsayers are wrong.
They're merging
Ooh.
it with. They're just merging it
wrong.
with the populace. They're getting away from needing to countries to buy stuff. We're just going to buy our own. The stable coins are going to take over the treasury buying.
None of this shit needs people.
Silver's
Hey.
$37, nerdy.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. You know what's really awesome? It's Trump telling Iran that they fucked up.
They've been on the shit list forever. I mean, that's their deal.
But like the whole Trump thing has been so savage. It's been really entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, but it's been really.
But nerdy, don't you want to pick a side? Are you for Iran or are you for Israel? What are you for?
I'm all America.
The
For
TV
America.
just fucking tells you to pick a
This is-
side and fight.
But this is
the
funny,
other
man.
side.
I
You
just
can
want to
take
see
any of
credit
those news. You can take any of those news shows about that part of the world from my childhood and run it again. It's exactly the same.
Oh,
as
bro.
when
You can play the tapes from my elementary era and
It's
then
exactly
play them
the
back
same.
right now and put them and overlay them right on top, and they'll be exactly word for word the same thing. You just change
It's always,
the
it's
dates.
always doomsday over there. It's always doomsday
Yeah.
over there.
They were showing Netanyahu today from years back saying, oh, they're going to get a nuke. They're going to get a nuke. And here he is again. No, you're going to get a nuke. You're going to get a nuke. It's not the same guy. You look at him, there's no way they're the same guy, but saying the same shit.
So, while back, years back, I'm talking years back, I came across this plan where the military or someone was going to, they had like these old school nuke bombs where basically like, so you know how the military had like this whole division where they would like create a fake tanks and airplanes and stuff. It was like this I forgot what division it was, but within that division they created this fake nuke, which is actually, it was a nuke. It didn't have nuclear parts, but it mimicked the explosion of a nuke. I forgot what the name of the missile was, but wouldn't it be some shit if they used one of those? Because I think they had some left because they were going to use it in one of the wars, and they have a whole bunch left. Wouldn't it be some shit if they used one of those fake nukes to make a scene to make it seem like Iran did shoot off a nuke, but in all reality, it wasn't, and it would just be an excuse for another,
That sounds right.
another UN treaty type of deal. Go ahead.
Yep. Hell, look at the Gulf of Tonkin accident. You know who was in charge of that? That was Jim Morrison's dad. And at the same time, Jim Morrison is doing peace protests back in California. It's crazy.
Bro, I remember hearing about they ran like this old ass state hospital in the Hollywood Hills. Jim Morrison's dad ran that shit. It was like a military hospital. And there were satanic fucking rituals and shit. Crazy. Nothing's on accident. Nobody became famous by accident. They were all chosen. They're all relatives. Yep. Chosen, recycled.
Yep. The what was it? The mayor of Boston. They think it's a missing child. It's the same woman that was missing 30 years ago. It's insane.
Bro, but connector, I love the doors. Break on through to the other side.
Oh, here it is. Guess what? The BBC has a video of it.
How do they know
What
Iran?
do you know?
They're not. They're telling us. How do they know they are close to nukes? They don't. They're going to create the Mr. Pool fucking chaos that Mr. Pool created in our brains. That's what that is.
This is right
Saying
here.
it
So
for 30 years.
it said the Department of Defense released footage of GBU 43B, a massive ordnance air blast bomb, mother of all bombs, being tested. Right. Moab, and then it's right here and shows a video footage. And this is it
in '93.
Yeah, and
My
this
truck,
could be
truck's
the
a
fake
93.
nuke thing. So if you guys see this shit on TV, I wouldn't believe it.
Through a bomb blast.
Yeah, if you see that on TV,
Don't believe anything you see on TV.
it's just not real because it looks like a nuke, but it's not a nuke. Yeah,
Hell, they wouldn't even have to drop a nuke. They just AI it. How would we know?
They're
You
about to
wouldn't
drop
know.
that F bomb.
You wouldn't know. Exactly. You wouldn't know.
You know, America's dropped over like 1,100 bombs on itself just testing, and we've dropped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of nukes on ourselves just testing them.
Yeah.
That's why all these Hollywood actors used to get all this cancer making movies out west. Like,
well, if you're an old school XRP holder, then you know about Mr. Pool and all the videos that you showed during that era, the Mr. Pool era, and there's videos of bombs blasting and going off in the ocean. So if that's gonna happen, it would happen in the ocean just to make sure there's no casualties. But if it does happen, I wouldn't be surprised because Mr. Pool already kind of showed it that it would happen.
Just a big bomb. Yeah, Chevy, there's no more banking cartel. There's only military in full control. The good guys already won between 2017 and 2021. Well, why are people still fucking struggling? By the hair of their chinny chin. Like, fix the motherfucking economy, and then I'll start believing shit like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand being a patriot and being all about the fucking, yeah, let's go. We're still alive. But why is gas $5.50 a gallon? $4? Why does it fluctuate so bad? Why is the economy still fucked up? Like, let's go. Let's fucking go.
I expected it to go to $10 here in Cali. I expect
$10 a gallon.
I expect
either that or something's about to go down, but we've been saying that for years. So
yeah,
let's go. Let's fucking go already.
And what was that thing Chris Larson doing in New York with getting gasoline out of the air? What the hell is that?
But you know another thing, Connector, is that a lot of this stuff just points to, like, let's just say something happens to Tehran and Iran and all those places, right? Wouldn't that not just increase the need for us to take over Canada and Greenland and stuff, or
right.
for us not to just drill here? Like, whenever it really comes down to it, we don't really need the Middle East for oil. We really don't. We have more than enough here.
Yeah. See, Zebec chat, he knows. Is that Zerker wearing a collared shirt? Yeah, it's come to this. I have to wear a fucking collared shirt
in outer space.
A monkey suit in outer space. Let's go. Let's start fixing the economy. Stop making the American fucking people suffer and pay for this shit. Much less much worse the rest of the world being damn near terrorized with no guns in a fucking third world state. You know what I mean? Like, stop making the people pay for it. Sorry,
they're not going to fix the economy because they can't keep people poor enough not to fight back. Poor people can't fight back.
Fucking bananas.
But
dude.
Let's just say they dropped a bomb. They dropped the nuke, the fake nuke. Okay. At the same time, we had a cyber attack. At the same time, they announced another pandemic. A trio whammy that we've never gone through.
That's going to overpower already.
That's going to put so much like power into the leaders' hands that no one will be able to stop anything. Shit will just happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the third Reich effect.
Make 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking create a situation where everybody begs for the tyranny. Please, be more tyranny. Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah,
it's just a fear factor. It's all, and that's why you always got to be suspicious of anything they sell with fear. I took one of my kids to the doc, and it's like, it's time for one of these shots, and they're like, oh, and like, I'm not crazy about it, and they're like, yeah, they can't go to school without it. And I'm like, yeah, not exactly. They can. You know,
I mean, like,
I got lots of kids with some of the shots missing. They're all in school.
My youngest grandson's never had a shot, not one.
That's hard work.
But he's healthy as a horse.
That's hard work right there.
Well, he's not eating chocolate bars. That's for damn sure.
What happened to the whole alien debacle in the mall and people are running away in Florida and wherever the hell that was?
Weren't they like 18 feet
what
tall?
What happened to that?
Yeah. What about the backyard Vegas aliens that they shut down?
Backyard Vegas aliens. People see these 18-foot long, tall creatures, and the police were there. And what happened to all of that stuff?
They got swept quick.
It's just like when you want to buy your kids food, you just point out the window and say, "Hey, what's that out there?" And you grab the food off their plate. That's just sleight of hand. It's just sleight of hand.
Wasn't there endless sky phenomena happening all over the whole world during that same time? Like, how did that not seem orchestrated? Then all of a sudden, both of those events just halt. It does disappear, and none of that is
too quick and too crazy. They seem too quick and crazy to be a distraction. So, for instance, like you look at the
Wild.
Ukraine war, and then now this like Israel-Iran shit. This is psyop, long drawn out. Everybody
It's
gets
hella
involved. Yeah, but then I think there's something about that Miami alien shit and the backyard Vegas aliens. They happened
Well-
at around the same time, and they got shut down hella quick.
That goes back to Senior.
That might have been real.
Well, that goes back to Bush Senior, where Bush Senior suggested that if there was an outside threat, that the world would come together. So they were really trying to push that narrative hard, but no one bought onto it. So
That goes
what
back
if-
to Reagan. Reagan was
Bro,
talking
but
about
they
yeah,
weren't
Reagan was
pushing
talking
it
about
hard.
that,
But they
like,
weren't pushing it hard. It was only
They were
on the
pushing
news.
it, bro. They were pushing
It was
hella
only on the
hard.
news for like a week or two, and then it all got shut down.
They were pushing it hard, and then people were coming out and saying, identifying like those were all drones. And then people started to stop believing it, and then it kind of died off because people just there wasn't enough hysteria behind it. But
If you haven't seen the movie Watchmen or read the graphic novel, that's all that's about. It's about making a psyop so that everybody joins. You know, enough fear. Just
Well,
make
this
enough
wasn't
fear so everybody
coming
gets
out
on
of
the
the
boat.
sky. This wasn't fucking drones. The Miami alien scare was a portal where they came out of at the mall in Miami, and there was like some eyewitnesses and shit like that, frantic, and then it kind of went away immediately. You know,
Yeah,
same
just
with the Vegas shit.
disappeared.
Yeah, it just disappeared. Boom. Like I think there's something there to that, some portal Nephilim shit. Because I'm not denying whether or not there's aliens or demons or whatever the fuck you want to call them, fallen angels. I'm not
Demons.
denying that. What I
probably
like to
CERN.
fucking right,
CERN.
CERN portal shit. So I believe more in that than space travel because we'd have some fucking televised shit about space travel already.
Can I be honest with
Yeah.
you? I think all of it is bullshit. I think
No.
the whole damn thing is bullshit. I think
It could
all of
be
it.
AI.
Just us,
Yeah,
with
I
our
think all
imagination.
of it is like a small group of people convinced a large group of people that something exists, but it's all bullshit. I don't think none of it is real. I think it's all government projects and them just trying
The
to
reverse Mandela.
and trying to say that it's something else, but it's not. It's humans. It's humans
psychological
psyching out.
warfare.
Yeah, it's humans psyching out humans. It's
Mhm.
nothing more than that.
Info war.
Bananas,
Yeah.
bro. But like, who's gonna give us the truth? Will
It's
we ever
there.
get,
Within.
will we
It's
ever
there.
get the
Can't
truth?
handle the truth.
I'm
Perhaps.
gonna give you. I'm gonna give you the truth right now, Berserker. It's gonna be all right.
Hell yeah. I'll eat the chocolate bars and the silver. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Chocolate bars and silver. Damn, that sounds like a good snack.
Skinwalker. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I think there's some, I don't know, nerdy. I'm going to say there's something to the idea that we're getting fed things because to me the tech is just advancing too fast.
It is.
I mean,
Well,
for us
way
without
too
help, for
fast.
humans without help, I don't think that's going to
Yeah.
happen as fast. I mean, you got the Wright brothers, but like 100 years ago, they made a balsa wood plane, and now we got space stations, and it's just the tech is too fast. Somebody's feeding
Yeah,
something.
man. And that's my view about the whole.
I think the
AI
tech is
the
Not
depressed.
just that.
model thing.
Yeah.
Not just
Oh, the
that,
tech guy is
population
depressed.
is bad.
Yeah, a lot of this is
The
happening.
population. There was
The
1.5 billion people 300 years ago. Where now they're saying there's 8 billion.
But that's
been
also
busy.
a psyop.
Okay, before we get
We
into the
talked about
population,
that like 6 months ago.
all right,
There's
before we
only
get into
2
the
billion,
population,
or like
before we
one
get
and a half billion, not 8.
Yeah, before we get into the population conversation, I do 100% believe that all the stuff is pre-planned and they already had all the stuff ready to go because again, exactly like Miles was saying, this is happening way too fast. The amount of advancement that we've had in a year and a half with all this stuff is crazy. We went from Will Smith not being able to eat spaghetti and all the hands being all messed up to us having like AI vloggers now and people watching Bigfoot vlog in the forest.
And
which
they
is
can't
crazy.
tell the difference between reality.
They can't tell the difference between the two. Like, how did it get advanced that fast? So fast. So
I'll take you one better, nerdy. We
That's
didn't
crazy.
even know. We didn't even know what DNA was, and they discovered the structure of it in the 50s, and now we're splicing wolves out of extinction, supposedly.
Bro,
yeah,
they're not-
the,
Trump
the,
just
the,
said
the
Biden's a
mammoth-
clone.
Yeah, Biden's not
Yeah,
real.
dude.
He's fake. They're trying to bring back woolly mammoths and shit like that. It's like
Maybe that
There's no way we go
underground
from
dumb
discovering
shit is
DNA
real.
in the 50s to mastering DNA before 2050. There's no way. There's no
The amount
problem.
of okay, so like my thing is on to the same point of what you're saying is there was a big moment of just everything just halted where we were just like the Industrial Revolution happened and we had cars and machines and everything and everyone was like, okay, cool.
Ellie, you're killing me, man.
You in
And
Miami?
And everyone was like,
Miami?
and
This
everyone
is
was like,
Ellie's,
okay,
Ellie's episode of Ellie Cooks Stoned.
yeah, and then everyone's like, okay, cool, and then now it's basically like we're in this small like in the past like 2020 happened like from 20 years from 2000 to 2020 there was literally nothing happening. Then all of a sudden from 2020 till now everything happened. Think about it. Like
I'm not gonna say nothing happened. They've been genetically engineering the food for generations now.
Well, a lot of stuff is happening in the background, but like a lot of the stuff that's happening now, which is like, you know, all the electric cars and the AI everything and all this stuff
it's
is
old
crazy.
technology. It's just old technology coming back. I mean, you look at
Yep,
these
it
buildings
is.
that were built,
Yeah.
and they're telling you they built them with scaffolding and shit. Come on, get real, guys. Right over here in Helena, Montana, there's beautiful buildings that are there, and they just built them here since they settled the West. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's my
Agreed.
That's my argument with the White House. It's like, okay, you built the White House, but we can't build architecture like this right now anymore. But we built the White House. Okay, that makes sense.
We can't even maintain it, let alone build it.
Yeah.
That's the Tartarian shit. That's the Coral Castle. Guys, look that up. Coral Castle. The guy's got anti-grav fucking technology making a castle out of coral on the, I think it was the West Coast. But yeah, dude.
Hey,
I
fun
agree.
fact about the White House: all of that white stone that you see on the White House is imported from Croatia.
Yeah. Yep. That's true.
Well,
Yes, the
explain
stories don't match up.
Mm-hmm.
Explain the orphan trains. Where the hell did all the orphans come from? They were everywhere.
You know the biggest one is explain why there's more pyramids in America than there is in Egypt.
Oh yeah, South America's
They're
got
all
hell
over
of
the world.
pyramids.
Right.
They're
No one
everywhere.
has an explanation for that
There's
one.
pyramids at the South Pole, supposedly. You can't
Yeah.
go there. No, you can't go to the South Pole. It's all government and military.
Mhm.
It's outside the wall.
Bro.
There's a pyramid in Bosnia.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. And if you
South
look
American
on, they're
jungle's full of them.
They're on grid lines. A lot of them. They're sitting on grid lines, perfectly
Yep,
spaced apart.
they are.
It's a giant electrical system.
They're basically power plants for the ether. That's technically what it is.
Well, and they're all
Tesla tried-
exactly lined up with astrological events.
Yeah,
all
they're just
lined
power
up with
plants.
constellations precisely.
That's why they have the cooling system. Every single one has a cooling system because they're just basically power. They're just power centers.
Tesla was trying to explain it to us, and we wouldn't listen.
Yeah, Tesla. Well, I mean, how else are you going to keep everybody down if energy's free, if food's free? It goes back to the same thing. It's just keeping people under the thumb. You just got to keep them thinking there's not enough. Keep them fighting each other for scraps, for oil. Let's go fight for oil. Well, yeah, let's not make free energy. Let's just go fight for oil.
Bishop, get your ass on here,
guys.
bro.
Keep them slaves. Yep.
We all get to be part of getting to experience all this now that's coming. The free energy, everything. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming.
Plus, remember the government came out a couple months ago, said that we can manipulate time and space.
Right?
What is it? What is that compared to a nuclear bomb? That's way better than a nuke. You can go back in time.
How do we know that they didn't already do it?
Right?
We don't, because I don't know if
don't.
anyone has
They
noticed, but
did
there was
do
a
it.
show.
That's how you know they can do it.
Yeah,
Maybe
there was
that's
a
why they
show-
call it Mr. Loot.
Yeah, there was a show called Devs. It was on FX, and literally the show was about these four or five developers that are on this offsite that working on a quantum machine, and this quantum
Simulation.
machine is able to simulate the future through algorithms, and they're able to go back and through timelines. They're able to see Jesus and all this other stuff, but it's all part of that show, and then that show disappeared, never to ever be found again. But it's basically like a D class. That's the way I took that show. But yeah, and here we are with the Looking Glass stuff. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. Here's the castle. If you guys didn't know, it's an Oolite. Coral Castle is an Oolite limestone structure created by the Latvian American eccentric Edward Leedskenin. It comprises of numerous large stones, each weighing several tons, sculpted into various shapes, including slabs, walls, tables, whatever. And even though Coral Castle is noted for the claim that it was built single-handedly by Leedskenin using reverse magnetism or supernatural abilities, it's currently in Miami-Dade. See, there we go. The Miami aliens, Coral Castle, Miami, bro. So anyways, there you go. A little fun.
I go to the store, come back. Price is still going up. I go take a shit this morning. Came back, price went up. No matter what I do, I just keep hitting jackpot after motherfucking jackpot. Ching, ching, motherfuckers. Ching, ching. Woo! Hell yeah. Yeah! Uh-huh. Make money, money, motherfucker! Say make money, motherfucker!
Ooh-wee. Still bullish after all these years, bro. Beautiful. That was beautiful.
That was nice.
Yeah. But that's the thing. We all got our fucking theories and all the shit we read about and all that stuff. Dude, who is gonna be the motherfucker to tell us the truth? Will it ever happen?
I think we all know the truth, but people just keep denying it.
Do we
get shadow banned for
talk
saying
about
it.
exact truth? Like, what's Antarctica about? Is the firmament real?
Hole.
What's in the ocean?
Whole bunch of
Like,
holes. There's holes everywhere.
Yeah.
Everything's hollow. There's holes and hollow.
Bro. But yeah, that'd be interesting to have some motherfucker come out and actually tell us what's up, versus watching everybody sloppily try to cover everything up,
Or
whether or
just
not
let
there's
us
transactions
explore.
or not. What's
No,
that?
Go ahead, Papa. What was that?
I said, or just let us go explore whatever we want.
Yeah, but
All
we'll
right.
never do that.
Here's my
We'll
thing
never
about
learn
that.
about the Antarctic Treaty.
What
We'll
if-
never learn about what the fuck is underground. We'll never
What
learn
if-
about whether or not space is real. We'll
Okay.
never learn about any of that.
Well, let's just say we did learn. Let's just say Papa was a commander of our adventure crew and we went adventuring. And then we found this hollow earth
scary
entry
thought.
point, right? We found this hollow entry point in Antarctica, the hole that we always see. We actually went through the cave and we ended up in the middle, in the center. And then we found this tropical land. Had his own solar system, own sun, own everything, and had the best fruits we've ever had in our life.
I'm never leaving.
You would never leave, right?
Not fucking leaving.
Yep.
Bro, you just wouldn't tell anybody. We would
I think-
collectively agree not to tell anybody because they would kill us.
I think a lot of people who fake their death went there.
Okay. All right.
Isn't that what the whole psyop's
I
about,
mean-
though? Isn't it about stopping us from being allowed to leave, being allowed to choose? It's not just about what country, man. It's about what planet. And I, quite honestly, I think that this whole system is about us going intergalactic.
I don't think it's real. I don't think we can leave.
I think space is fake. I don't think we
Yeah.
can go anywhere.
Why? Why do you? The question is why.
I think
Why?
it's all fake.
It's always
I don't
why.
know.
We
I
can't
don't
go
know.
nowhere. You know how much radiation is up there? There's no
Well,
way.
I
Hell,
just
you know how
think-
compressed?
Why would
is
they
up there? You
create
know how cold
such
it is up
fake-
there?
Why
No
would
in
they
hell.
create? We would have much more coverage
No
about
way.
space.
But why
There's no
why
way.
say that and then think that you're not allowing for the space that there's technology to get around that? There's always technology to
Okay,
get around.
okay. This
Why,
is
why
my-
are we so why are we so not accepting of the fact that all potential exists, and it's just up to us whether or not we accept it and then move into a different timeline where that exists?
How do we not know that? Okay, we kind of do know, but how do we
They
not
lied
know
to us
that
about
we all
everything.
just leave? How do we not know that we all just live in bubbles? We all just live in bubbles in this massive vacuum, and that's the reason why we can't escape, because we can't go into the vacuum.
I actually think that's true, but
I
I
do
don't
too.
believe that you can't escape. And
That's why
I
we
think
can't
that's,
escape.
I think that's to do with the the energy levels and the frequencies. And I think that ties into our own DNA. I think that ties into who we are. And I think that ties into the reason why we're kept as slaves. We're not allowed to leave. We're not supposed to because we're under control. That's what it's all about. It's about controlling us. And
You
the
do
question
leave
is
when
why?
you die. When
Because
you
we're
die,
slaves
you
now.
do
We're worker
leave.
bees.
But do we actually realize how cold it would have to be in space in order to keep the sun from not overheating? I know that's a typical, but that's like a real thing, right? Like,
I think that's just a human concept of what we know about physics. We just don't know enough because we're being kept down. I mean,
somebody knows something.
Hold on, Papa got something to say. What you got, Papa?
Listen to the contradictions, though, that we are saying ourselves.
Yeah.
We're talking about the radiation belt. How do we know
Yeah.
it's there? Because they told us we went out in space. And it's
Yeah,
there.
right.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the flat Earth theories.
We're accepting one.
Yeah.
We're accepting one part and accepting it, but not saying, "Oh, this is fake." I don't believe it is either. I mean, especially like if you look at these cameras that take pictures of the stars now, they're energy. They're not a mass of body, and they're right there. Come on, man! I look at them every night. They're right there.
Yeah. Yeah, the biggest lie is to say that the sun, the moon gets its light from the sun, which is complete bullshit.
I think we're being held down. I think
That's
somebody
complete
knows.
hocus pocus.
I
That
think
is not true.
motherfuckers know everything, and they're holding us down from that knowledge.
Yeah, yep.
Well,
I agree.
Papa says he sees the stars. I don't know, mate. Last night I saw a beautiful woman. I brought her home, and this morning I fucking look at her. What the hell is this?
You thought she was a star.
Last night.
Ellie's drawing faces on his hand, and the image is all smudged.
Yeah, so they're holding us down. They're holding us down. NASA's
How do we
fake
know
as
that
shit.
he's not right? He could be right.
This is not what I drew yesterday.
All the
Hey,
all the
Ellie,
countries
don't
are
look now, but there's a
colluding.
woman behind you with a pen.
All the countries are colluding to keep everything secret. Antarctic Treaty. They're all. It's just one big ass knowledge-based occult club that keeps everything from everybody.
Still comes
Look,
back
And
to
they're
what?
still doing it.
Look at it this way: the most powerful man in our society, any president, not just Trump, they go up there, and the people that are already there in their charge of their little private kingdoms decide whether or not they're going to read them in or tell them what's going on. And so the most powerful person in our society goes to the very top and is like, they told me this and they told me that, but they didn't tell me about that thing over there. It's like even the top people in our society don't get to know everything unless the other people above them decide to tell them.
Yeah.
Right?
Bro.
I got a question.
That tells you that it's not the top.
No, you know
No.
You know what that does tell you? Everything's a psyop.
You get a psyop.
Everything
get a
is
psyop.
made by the ruling elite.
You get a psyop.
But why can't
Nerdy's doing whose line is it anyway? Good job, Nerdy.
Oh, that's
Like
Oprah.
Lego,
Where the
Lego
points
improv
don't
thing.
matter and everything's made up anyway.
What's that, Dalian? What were you saying?
I was saying, why can't the Earth be flat and a globe at the same time, depending on your perspective and where you are looking at it from?
Well, how about this? How about the world is much larger than what we've been told, to the point that it seems flat, but it's because it's so large that it seems that way.
That shit's got to be huge. We just drove to Florida. There's so much empty
Well, I'm
land.
telling you, this planet is way bigger than.
There's
what
so
they're
much empty land between Indiana and Florida. It's insane. I don't even know about the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Well, you got that whole pool theory, the ice wall, and there's like multiple Earths on the same giant fucking planet. There's that theory where space is fake still and not attainable, but there's multiple worlds on this one big ass world.
Yeah.
There it is.
Well,
right
what
there.
about what if there is a firmament, but it's not solid? What if it literally is some sort of frequency field that doesn't allow you to escape the internal bubble of Earth?
Well, that goes. Yeah, no, you're right, because that goes to the UN. The UN has the map, and the map is the mimic of the moon, and the moon is a mimic of what Ellie just showed you right now.
Yeah. But what if
This is
you're
exactly what you're
outside of
talking
the bubble? What if you're interdimensional? You're in another dimension. So of course it's gonna look like a flat bubble. Do you know what I mean?
I think I can pull it up.
Do you know what I mean? So it can be like that. It doesn't need to be. It can be a plane, but it can be a sphere at the same time, depending on where you are in the plane. There's different perspectives. That's the other thing. Is this is about seeing things from different physics and different perspectives. So if you're not on Earth, but you're looking at Earth from somewhere else, it can be flat. It can have a firmament. But if you're on Earth, it can be a globe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's to do with why is everything spirals and toroids? You know, that's a firmament.
I think he got a lot of pictures on his phone.
We're so close from knowing anything about the truth. I mean, the moon, if you just look at the moon, how weird is it that it always faces us on the same side?
Yeah.
Like, how did, tidal lock, they got a word for it. Tidal lock was like, we're always looking, it doesn't spin, it spins, but we can't see the other side of it. It's always facing us the same way. It's like, what better place to put some kind of control center than where nobody on Earth can even see it?
Well, I'm still trying to get somebody to explain to me. The moon is supposedly a round sphere, and we're a round sphere, and the sun's a round sphere. The sun is shining on the moon. So how can I see a quarter moon in the middle of the day when the sun's up?
Exactly. It's because there's more than 2 planets. There's 3 of them.
Or
yeah, but if you to the side, you should be able to do that.
Is the sun even real?
Well,
it's probably not what they told us in,
it is
class.
Real. Of course it's real, but it may not be what we think it is.
Yeah, it's not what they told us, probably.
Yeah, but it's real. It's there, isn't it? You see it.
There's something.
It might be a spotlight, but it's still there.
China made a fake sun. See, look at the mapping, the UN map, the UN map compared to the world map.
Yep.
Yep.
Where are they looking from? On top of the pole.
And then they had one at the. Then they had one that mimicked the moon. Where is it? Hold on. Let me find it.
The
1965 scientist claims the moon is plasma.
You see, here is the sea, Mr. Sanders, so calm and apparently unchanging. And yet, it is part of my new conception about the nature of the world at this same sea. Many times in the past history of our Earth has rolled over the surfaces of the land masses, sweeping away all life and vegetation, and eventually returning again to its former bed.
This is the part of the biblical theory of the flood and the theory of people of other races.
Oh yes, this actual event, the last one, is recorded in all the sacred scriptures of all the old civilizations, from the Hindus to the Bible.
Mr. Foster, before we go on with that, you've made a number of predictions, scientific predictions, which you claim have come true. Now, what are those predictions, and how do you make this claim?
Well, they are all based on the new notion that the physical invariance principles of contemporary science are invalid. And I stated this first in a manuscript reviewed in Australia in 1954. And the validity of this statement was confirmed finally last year at Princeton, when the principle of time reversal invariance was found to be invalid.
Well, who accepts the fact that you have made these predictions accurately?
Well, the facts as such are undeniable and must be accepted because they're documented. And it was accepted at such at Oxford, at the Tasmanian University, and also at the National University. The facts as such are accepted, but the explanations and the new views as yet are not.
Do you mean to say that you reject all the basic principles of science established since Aristotle's day?
No, it does not mean that. I state and maintain that those concepts and interpretations of science, which are still based today on Aristotelian logic, have a certain purpose, but that is defined by a statement as that a spade is a spade or a fine chisel is a fine chisel. But these concepts are inadequate for a complete understanding of the real nature of the world.
How is it possible, Mr. Foster, that you as an individual can work out these theories when all the other established scientists have computers and all the money of governments behind them, and yet they apparently can't?
Well, I do not claim at all that it is due to my own intellect or to my own penetration. I have been deeply interested from early youth in the real nature of the world, and I held my own views and ideas. But many years ago, about 14 years ago, when I was challenging one of the fundamental conventional principles of science, I had a definite inspiration, not knowledge as such, but an indication and a guidance which I followed and which I worked very hard to evolve into a new structure of understanding.
Inspirations are related to thoughts of genius. Do you think or consider yourself to be a genius?
No. I consider myself to be an ordinary, humble person who wants to serve mankind with what man has striven for from the beginning of consciousness, with truth and understanding of the world.
Well, now, one thing, you have a theory about the moon, and we expect to be able to get observable facts about the moon fairly soon. What is your theory?
Well, it is by now rather more than a theory. 10 or 11 years ago, I stated to various scientists that the moon is not a piece of rock, but it is a plasma phenomenon, cosmic plasma, and that this fact will eventually be confirmed. I made certain predictions which were already confirmed in 1958, and the situation now is coming close to a complete confirmation.
What will be the result if you're proved to be correct in your theories?
The result will be profound and decisive, because it will give proof that a complete reinvestigation of the laws of nature is necessary. Because if the moon is a plasma, no man will ever land on it. The soft landing attempts will all fail. That means that the mass of the moon is far less than is currently assumed. It's in a different state of energy, and it has far less mass. That means there is no more explanation for the tides. If the moon, for example, had only 1,000th part of its current mass, then the tides would only be 2 inches high under conventional theories instead of sometimes 14 feet. And that means that if it is proved that the moon is a plasma, then all gravitational theories are out, and the new concept of the cosmos and of its laws has to be evolved.
Aren't you being a bit...
There we go. It just keeps going. It's like halfway done. So, boom.
And then, bam. Don't forget about the name. But look at this is just a map. It doesn't mean it's real map, but it could be a map. I'm just saying.
Bro, this is the show to do it.
I'm just saying.
That's the whole point, is to talk about everything. Fuck, Dalian might be fucking right. It might be flat and also a sphere or some shit. I don't know.
Is that guy trying to say the Indians didn't go to the dark side of the moon then?
No.
Well, Jim Morrison.
Nobody did.
No, what? That was Pink Floyd. My bad. Where's
My
Connector? Yeah. Fuck. We're all just one big ass psyop result. All of us.
Exactly.
Damn conspiracy theorists, y'all crazy.
I know.
You
Maybe
damn
we can
nut
figure it out
jobs.
together.
Why are you guys so kooky?
We're kooky birds.
You cuckoo.
We're so far off, they're not even worried yet, bro. That's how far off we are.
Right. How much trouble can you cause if you don't know nothing?
Exactly.
We can't be that far off.
Moon's a fucking plasma. And that was in
Flat as fuck,
1965.
bro. I'm convinced the Earth is flat.
Me too.
If you start looking back, they were starting the concepts of quantum physics in like the 30s. There's no way they haven't gone farther than they have. You know, whatever we know publicly and whatever there actually exists, there's got to be a huge gap.
Yep.
It's just the way how they do it on TV, how they'd be like, oh, this guy believes that the earth is flat. Look at this joker. Right?
Yeah,
and it's the same people. It's the same people that'd be like, oh, look at this clown buying Bitcoin at 13,000. What a joke. Right? It's the same piece, the same crowd.
Pushing the pride parades. Yeah.
So who built it? Who built it? That's the next question, isn't it?
Who knows? It may not. Maybe God. It may be like a divine
God
thing.
built it all.
Maybe.
And that's the thing. Why lie to us? One big giant lie literally defuncts or debunks everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Fraud vitiates everything. You know what I mean?
Why do they lie? So they can rule.
Yeah,
We
but
knew
why
the
do they
truth.
continue to lie? They continue to lie. And now they got this big giant psyop that everybody thinks we're going into an age of enlightenment or Aquarius or whatever.
The hell
But
they
they're still
believe.
drilling for oil. Why the fuck aren't we driving around gravitational scooters? Fuck a drone. Why aren't we fucking coral castling this shit with Tesla generators?
But you know what?
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
if you really look at it though, like, okay, you have a person. I'm just gonna use Bitcoin for an example because it's a really good example. Okay, you had a group of people at one point in time make fun of a person who was investing into Bitcoin because they're calling him a nerd or geek or whatever because he wasn't at the same level of same social status, the same level as they were. And then that person ends up making, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and now the same group of people are now interested in investing into that same asset class which they once ridiculed because it wasn't a cool factor. But the only reason why it wasn't a cool factor is because women didn't find it appealing that a man wasn't investing into an asset because the industry just looked geeky or nerdy or whatever, right? It wasn't appealing. It wasn't a Ferrari, it wasn't a gold bar or whatever. Yet it turned out that it was the way better investment. It was actually a way better thing to be in versus having a flashy car or whatever, because that same flashy car that someone had back in the day has now depreciated tenfold compared to Bitcoin going up tenfold. So what I'm saying is that a lot of society, if you really look at it, is based upon how the relationship structure and the societal structure of how people didn't want to seem out of that picture because you didn't want to seem a quote-unquote conspiracy theorist or seem outlandish. You wanted to be in this structured environment. But because we've lived in the structured environment for so long, we've lost the thought of even thinking that we're not living in a matrix. Because to even assume that you don't live in it, to even assume that you live in a matrix is basically going against the status quo that's already been embedded into everyone to believe that this is it.
And we're not even out of that yet to realize that we're in a fucking matrix. Most people are still deep in the matrix.
Yeah,
not even.
So people are like, so people have drank the Kool-Aid so far in, and they're so drunk into the party that they don't even realize that it is a party anymore. They just think it's just normal life at this point.
Bro, it's like autopilot too. The fucking psyop just autopilots itself. It's crazy.
That's wild, isn't it?
They're gonna defend the matrix with their lives.
Yeah.
The question, speaking of the matrix, it's the question that drives us, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's
the question that drives us.
And
why is that so?
It's all backed. It's all backed by, this is validated by this scholar, because this scholar or this institute verify this information. It must be true. But the institution and the person who verified that information has got paid or owned by a lobbyist or is owned by a Maxwell or someone of that stature, which the whole education system is rigged to begin with. So all the information that people think is real is actually manufactured.
Correct. But the reason I was asking that is like, why does the question drive us? Is because question is the driving motivation for creation within our own imagination. And we only do that by looking through our mind and not through our eyes. We are looking at our future within ourselves and not looking at it through our eyes to the outside world. And that's what the whole PSYOP is about. Every single one of them is to stop us looking with our own internal eye instead of our physical eyes.
Think about this part, okay? So everyone praises Einstein for being this Einstein. Everyone praises Einstein. Check this out real quick. Everyone praises Einstein for being an Einstein, but even Einstein was a fraud who stole someone else's work and labeled it as his work. But yet he's praised as an Einstein. But in all reality, he's just a fraud. Who used to beat his wife, by the way? Must I add?
I just have one question. When does my fucking portfolio show 10 zeros? That's my question.
And that's what's crazy. They've psyoped us so bad and hungered us and slaved us so bad that we give a fuck about is getting rich.
Yeah. Like, okay, like I'll bring up something controversial. Okay.
It doesn't mean shit.
I'll bring something super sensitive, okay, and super controversial.
You need money to live.
Be sensitive.
Okay, check this out.
That depends on how you want to live, Ellie.
From
Gabriel, real quick. Gabriel, try this one. There's going to be
I
a
want to
forward
leave.
slash at the end. This one should work.
Okay.
Stop drawing faces on your hand.
From Rosa Parks, okay, from Rosa Parks to Martin Luther King, all of that was psyoped. They were both part of the order. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
so
that.
So how far back does it really go?
Way far, bro.
And if you pay
Mother
attention,
Teresa, they all traffic children.
yeah, Teresa too, right? Teresa was a horrible person, right?
Yeah.
Even Gandhi had some dirt on him too.
Yeah.
So a lot of these people weren't as great as they're put up to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yet we praise these people to believe in their beliefs when in all actuality is actually a lot of these people are frauds.
Who's your favorite scientific pedo hero?
I'm the pedos.
Einstein didn't he bang his cousin or daughter? Yeah, he married his like
a lot of
little
them,
sister or something.
Yeah, a lot of the rich fucks, they were all into incest. That was like a normal practice of royal stature. Was to
My
practice
favorite
incest, to keep it
pedo
within
is Berserker. Berserker's my favorite pedo. I heard it tonight.
Fucking Mojo, bro.
Fucking Mojo.
He's like giving me death threats and shit. Crazy. Weirdo.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying though.
Johnny 10X, my daughter wants a new car. Should I sell some XRP or pay
No.
cash? Just no. Just fucking no. The answer is no, Johnny.
Well, no. It depends on your point of view. If you want her to have the most expensive car in the world, pay for it with XRP. Eventually, it'll be worth bazillions.
That's
Papa's-
a fact.
Papa's onto
onto
something.
Yep.
Yeah. Project Tiger, the hedge. What the fuck? Dude, we got some woodwork motherfuckers coming out of nowhere. Project Tiger, the hedgehog is the experiment.
What
Hi.
the hell? Hi.
What the fuck kind of shill are you?
Hi, bot.
Hello, bot. Yeah, that's funny. Yep, we're fucking just chilling now, dude.
We're just chill billies.
Yeah, chill billies to the max.
I stole that word.
Bigger name.
Yeah, I stole Chill Billy from Zerker because he always says it. So if you
Chill
guys
Billy,
wanna know
bro.
where
That's
I
the
got it
fire
from,
ass word.
I got it from him because he's
You're
a chill
fucking.
Billy.
You're fucking beautiful. See, we got that. You're fucking this. You're this. You're that. I got that from you, son.
You did.
Yeah.
Chill Billy.
Hey, I'm not a bot. Yeah, you are, motherfucker. Join the show. Here, I'll put the link in the chat. The fuck are you talking about, bro?
You respond like a bot would respond.
Yep.
Because the bot would say that they're not a bot and then
I am
respond.
not a bot.
Glow. There's the link. Click the link. Prove that you're not a bot.
That's exactly what a bot would say. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
They're
What does a
onto us.
criminal tell the cop? I didn't do
I ain't
anything.
running.
I didn't
I
know
ain't
the
going
drugs
nowhere.
were in my car. Those are not mine. Those are my friends.
Ooh-wee. Let's go.
Come on now.
Click it or
I
tick
am
it.
not a redneck. I am not a redneck.
Bro.
Bah.
Got them 40 rounds and some silver rounds
Okay,
and some
you
40
know what?
rounds.
Before we wander off too off. Okay, this is I'm gonna bring it back.
Bro,
a little
too
bit.
late. We're already
I'm
in
gonna bring
deep
it back.
space.
I'm gonna bring it back. The tiki people. There's tiki people everywhere. Someone explains the tiki people.
What the hell's
I
the
don't know.
tiki people?
The tiki people. The freaking obelisks that are freaking everywhere.
The what?
The obelisks? Like the fucking
Yeah.
like the
Those
like
ones.
in Washington DC.
The tiki people.
Isn't that the town in Italy that had all the obelisks as well?
Bro, they don't they all? It's like pyramids. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, but this one town
These
was like
people.
built to them, and it just got knocked down and disappeared, like
Yeah.
Tartaria.
See, Lloyd
These people.
confirmed.
Look at
click,
these people.
click the link. Click the link. Tiger Project. Nope. Tiger Project dip.
These are the tiki people. The tiki people had
Oh,
all
there
these
we go.
alien
I'm an
masks.
artist. not a bot.
Yeah, and they even have like the stone people.
The
The stone.
islanders.
They even had the stone people. The stone tiki people.
Fuck yeah. Bologna, Italy.
Yeah.
Or
Bologna? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that. And they're all like going, "Where did they go? What happened to them?"
Zerker's on his last write up. Motherfucker, That's funny.
What happened? What happened to these statues? Like, who the hell made these? Who made that? That's a big old. Who made that? I would like to know.
They had these wooden hammers and these little pieces of metal, and they chiseled them out by hand.
Were they copper chisels?
Get out of here! They have a whole. Look at the back. Look at the back. It's all.
Bro, we won't even get close to this history, bro. People can't even stop eating McDonald's.
Bro, what happened to all these people?
People can't stop fucking
Where do
throwing
they
their money
go?
at Target and
What
Walmart.
about
and
the
fucking,
fact that copper is supposed to be what is it? The source of some kind of fusion, some nuclear fusion that provides massive energy. Puts a whole different slant on copper.
I think we're being lied to. If you look at all the old structures, a lot of them use granite. They use granite, limestone, and like granite, limestone, mercury, and
No, that's what it was.
marble. No, ceramic. They're huge on ceramic. Yeah.
So,
and then they outlawed mercury. So why do they do that?
Nobody cares about your fucking link shill, you fucking bot. Nobody
Hey,
cares.
bot.
Nobody
Hey,
fucking
get out of
cares.
here.
Yeah.
Hey,
You have no
hey,
idea.
Nerdy,
You're about to get your head chopped off by the blue crew.
Yeah.
I got in a conversation with AI the other day on my phone about mercury being in the lighthouses back in the day.
Ooh,
And he told me, oh, they were just a pool there, and it was just to reflect the light off, so it'd make it brighter. Da da da. I went,
You guys want to know a fun story? Want to know a fun fact?
Do it.
Back in the olden days, what I mean, like the Indian Vedic days, they used to, you know how they have like the red dots, and they used to put like the red powder on the women when they get married and stuff. So the red dot and the red powder, where it came from, originated from, is mercury. So mercury in a rock form, when it's red, and then you turn it into powder, it turns into a red powder, which is mercury. And how do we not know that putting mercury on an antenna elevates the signal? If you put mercury on your dome, how do we not know that doesn't elevate your signal? Makes you
on your dome.
Yeah,
or
like on
kill
your head.
you as it seeps through your skin pores.
No, because mercury back in the day it wasn't bad, and they created they had you know how you see people with the bags in all the old pictures? You see a lot of people with bags. Well, those bags are actually it's actually a battery that they use copper plates with mercury and some other chemical.
Oh, the purse with the pine cone?
The purse and the pine cone and stuff. Those are batteries. It's actually a battery pack.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't do anything. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm giving you such a fucking hard time. It's because you didn't click the link. You got to click the link, bro. Come on, bro.
Grow some big old balls.
Yeah. Lloyd knows, bro. Project, if you survived this show, you're in.
You know what Laura always tells me, which is right? The whole world is just what? Chemicals?
You better not be
Electricity.
porno, Tiger.
Here
we go.
Electricity.
What's up, Tiger?
Chemicals.
Hey, Tiger.
How you doing?
There you go, dude.
Hi,
don't maximize. It might be nut sacks and things. Tiger, are you a human?
Are you a human? Or are you
Red
a robot?
mercury is a discredited substance.
I am a human. Yeah.
Hoax. Red mercury is a hoax.
It's a what? Red mercury's a what? A hoax?
It's a hoax.
Ooh-wee.
Some artist came up with it, and to sell it on the black market, saying it's got nuclear fucking substances. And,
Tiger,
he
you
was
got
selling it
balls.
on the black market.
We're
It's a
gonna give
hoax.
yourself.
Have
Tiger's
you
not
ever
like a
heard the
child.
expression "mad hatter"? You ever heard that
Tiger-
expression?
No.
Mad
Hatter.
Tiger sounded like
Mad
a child,
Hatter.
and I kicked his ass. I'm sorry.
Because haberdashers used mercury back in the day to make hats, and it made them all fucking nuts. They all went crazy because of it.
Haberdashery. That's the who made hats, right? Like a cobbler makes shoes.
Yep.
Haberdashery is a place that makes
Is
hats.
it? I thought they had a different name. The hat
I
maker
don't
has a
really
different
care.
name. Oh, that haberdashery
Well, thanks for
was
watching. Thanks for watching, Tiger. Appreciate it. Fuck yeah. He's a flat
I want to
earther.
know that.
Fuck yeah. That's the
What the heck
thing.
makes
If you can hang out and talk on a show about nothing and everything and be the craziest fuck and bring up all the concepts and still 300 motherfuckers consistently watch for 2 hours and 25 minutes, you know you got something. Try to be nice. You're good. You're great. You were nice. You've redeemed yourself. Welcome to the boardroom, Tiger. Fuck yeah. Hang around. Keep coming back. We do it every Sunday and Tuesday, and we do Monday too. Monday night. Motherfucker's still going. See Zebec knows.
Oh my god! Look at this clown shit right here.
Show it. I know, right? Yeah.
When will the Islamic world just realize
We got
that
some
no
new
one
shit
takes
or
it
what?
seriously? Exiled Crown Prince of Iran. That guy says Islamic Republic of Iran is collapsing and coming to an end. The Islamic Republic has come to its end and is collapsing like a rat, and has gone into hiding underground and lost control of the situation. What has begun is irreversible. Future is bright, and together we will navigate this sharp turn in history. He's basically advocating for a revolution.
It's a sympathy vote
Propaganda.
because Islam's collapsing. Bro, Tiger, it's not about you. It's not everybody hates you. It's that you need to learn how to be part of the group. Like, these motherfuckers talk shit about me. They tell me to shut the fuck up and all kinds of dumb shit.
Isn't it wild when you can't force people to believe a doctrine
Papa doing?
anymore? That people start to
What's Papa
question
doing?
the doctrine.
He's fucking blowing something away.
You need to fucking zoom in on Papa, bro.
Papa, what you got? Blast it.
Don't hurt yourself, mate.
You
got
got to show up, man.
Is that the lever?
Promised you last week, nerdy. 356.
Oh, the lever. Hell yeah.
356.
He's gonna fucking throw him back. Watch yourself,
Aim,
Papa.
angle right a little bit. There you go. There you go.
Right
Perfect.
there, right there.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, he needs to chamber
safety.
around.
The safety.
What
Oh.
the hell?
Oh, fuck. Papa's gone.
Papa, you got
This is some artwork right here, bro.
They're wet.
That's it.
Oh, fuck.
Live.
That's not good.
Live
He's
art.
dead.
I'm about to rip one off.
Performance art.
It's
Let's
jam.
go, Papa.
Papa's being a dumbass.
Papa's
We're
down.
hot. We're hot.
Down. Papa down.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh!
Opa! Let's go. I like it.
That's the 356 with the scope.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That one's
And
nice.
that is your grandfather's rifle right there.
That one's nice, man.
That is your papa's rifle right there, son.
That one's so good.
Yep.
Nothing has ever walked away from it. Not one animal.
Yeah, that's
Bro.
what you need.
You
That's
got
so
that
good.
356 on lock. Let's go.
Report
Ooh wee.
someone laying down on the road.
Fuck yeah,
What was
Papa. No, he was making a joke. He was
Ellie
calling
was
Ripple.
making a joke.
He was talking to Ripple.
Saying that we took out. All right.
I can't afford to
Ooh.
shoot that one too many times. You don't go clinking with that one. It gets expensive. It's hard to find a shelf for them.
I was gonna
They
say
only made it about-
356.
They only made it about 4 years back in the 80s.
Damn.
There's only one outfit that even makes.
Well, thank you for that experience. That was beautiful, Papa.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
that, Papa.
20
Thank
years old,
you.
wow.
Yep.
Promise made, promise kept. Hell yeah. XRP
Ooh-wee.
Papa.
Hey, nerdy.
What's up, bro?
On Mercury, the dentist it's just been a couple years since they stopped putting it in all the fillings.
Yep.
And a bunch of the vaccines had a preservative called thimerosal, which was mercury based in them, which was a big controversy. So they could do a multi-dose vial, take multiple doses out of one vial, and economically, have fewer glass vials and stuff. And they just started recently taking it out of all the vaccines for kids too. They've been doing mercury in people for a long
You
time.
can't even get your teeth cleaned.
I took 2 shots and 4 boosters. I'm okay. I don't know what's going on.
You can't even get in the States, you can't even get your teeth cleaned without a fucking massive guilt trip from the dentist when you tell them not to use fluoride.
Oh, they want to dump it in there for sure.
Oh, they want to poison the fuck out of you.
Bro,
all day.
a lot of
they're
the-
collegiately fucking psyoped into forcing it on you.
Isn't it funny how a lot of the Western medicine and science is basically like this works, and then there's a whole bunch of side effects after, and then someone says, "Oh, I found alternative medicine, this herbal way," and then they go to the eastern part of the world and like, "Oh, look what I found! These people have been using it for ages." It's like, yeah, no fucking shit, Sherlock. We've been around longer, but it's like it's wild, bro. It's like the wildest shit. It's like basically our healthcare system just uses people just to experiment with. We're all basically fucking guinea pigs.
Bro, it's fucked. Like, people can't stop eating McDonald's.
And that's why medicine is called a practice. Because
Yeah.
we're the practice.
Oh, it's nutty. But no, the Gen Pop is so fucked. They're all too worried about getting the latest sports watch and the fucking latest this and the latest that.
Well, think
Consumer.
about how they come up with an imitation, like a totally fake meat, and they tell you it's totally fake. And people are like, "Oh yeah, let me eat some totally fake meat." It's like, why? Why would you even try that?
Because
they
it's
told you
good
up front it's totally fake.
But Miles, the
Impossible
cow
Burger.
farts.
But yeah, the methane cow farts.
The cow farts. We have to save the planet. What would you say, Laura?
Bro,
I said we're doing our part to eliminate the methane problem by all the barbecues that we've been having lately.
Exactly. You want to save the world? Have more barbecues. Boom.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. So what's going on tonight? People are freaking about some potential nuke drop, or was that what was that we just read? Iranian Islam nation conceding. What was that?
I think secretly Laura just solved a world crisis.
What'd you do, Lower?
He said that he brought up a really good point. If we have this greenhouse gas crisis, then we should eat more cows to prevent greenhouse gases from taking over, and we could also potentially plant more trees, and it could solve the problem. And all of a sudden, we're good again.
United Iran is
And
a
we can
different
also
type of Islam.
offset veganism.
Yeah, we can offset
Iran,
veganism. That's
different type of
crazy.
Islam.
It's all fake, Ellie. It's all fake. None of it's
It's not
real.
fake. How do you know it's fake? You got
It's
two
fake.
different Islams,
fake.
right? You got the Sunni and the Shia. Now, Iran is from Muhammad's grandson. Okay, Muhammad's grandson started his own Islam. That's why you have Saudi Arabia against Iran, because they're two different Islams.
Ah, almost like the Catholic Church. What?
And the Anglicans.
What?
Just like the Orthodox and the Catholics. Yes.
Oh, almost as someone made a whole new scripture to follow as a ruling, as a doctrine. Where have you heard that
It's
before in
almost
history?
It's almost like black and white, and Democrat and Republican, and you just keep going and keep going and keep going.
Almost as if like humans will use something to control humans with. How surprising. Wow.
What's up with
I hear
the
I hear the
Epstein arrest?
condescension in your voice.
No Epstein arrests yet either.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Nah, that's never happening.
That's not gonna happen. Shit, none of it's gonna happen.
XRP's pumping. XRP's
I
pumping.
hate to disappoint anybody, but
Oh,
yeah.
shut up, Ellie. Shut your ass up.
XPR.
XPR. Gentlemen, consensus is what?
A protocol.
Aside from that, consensus of this show right now is what? Is it ending or what? What do you think?
Can we talk some more shit backstage?
Sure. Yeah, you guys want to talk shit backstage? Join link. Click the link.
Get juicy.
Get juicy.
Without
Tiger's
being-
lonely. Somebody
Juicy.
give Tiger a hug. There we go.
XRP juice, the best.
I'm a hugger.
There we go. Lower will give you a hug, Tiger. Click the link. We're about to get off this badass live stream here and continue this madness afterward. Yeah.
Hey, if you like this stream, you like how we talk about random subjects, Tell your friends, tell your family, come on down and join the show. Click the link, and guess what? Everyone is welcome. It's an open stage. But if you're a child, I need you to fuck off. Have a nice day, everybody.
Ooh, we love you guys. We're gonna cut it. We love you. Keep your heads up. Click the link if you want to join the chat. Join the show. Talk shit afterward.
Join the chat.
Join the chat.
Chat in, Miles.
Shit show.
Join the chat. That's appropriate, actually.
Country crypto. All right, we'll play this long ass song, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Have a good day, everyone. We'll see you on Coffee Time on Sunday. Later.
Yo, this is Berserker, and I want to see my mama smile. Want to see farmland for 100 miles that I own, full of goats and sheep and pigs. From XRP, with a big old house and a big old barn, with a big old truck and a big old girl with a big old smile. Yeah, baby, that's my style.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Gotta get some gas at the station too. Pull out my payment, not very hard. Pay my bill with my crypto card. Pay my bills, groceries, drinks, rent and fees with my XRP. XRP. Make my payment with XRP.
Seems like the reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah. And in between that everything is going right. The future is
hell yeah. D4 here, riding tough with the crypto pioneers. It's a wild west in the crypto space, so please be careful when you copy and you paste, or your bags will go poof into outer space. Meanwhile, we'll be waiting on the retrace, adding to our bags in 3 ways: farming, staking, and delegating.
like the reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah.
And in between that everything is going right. The future is bright.
The name's Carl Lewis, a big cat commander. Joking for the deaf, not much of a rapper. Big cat is in Tiger, the king of the beast. Got Alex D vlogs jumping out his seat. Part of a team and invading force of the digital kind. We're setting the course. Me and my bros, we're coming in hard. We'll be blowing your mind like a bloke on the shard.
Uncle Buster's here. This ain't new to me. Anti-sheep is psychology. Against the grain, it's instilled in me. Feel my ruckus. DNA, my biology. Stacking bank money, losing psychologically. I do what I do, I say what I say. Get those motherfucking zerps up.
Like reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah.
And in between that everything is going right.
Big bag,
future is bright.
Big bags, only sorry Alex, no pop. But we about to blow, retirement shop. We started at the bottom, rocket off to the top. You sitting at the bottom and you watching them shop. Chilling with the blue crew, we popping them tops. SEC tried, but the army don't stop. Now we piling the games and we watching moonshots. The only thing we missing is a crown for the top.
Look, got a fat bag of XRP, you know me. It's Crypto Tales, the one and only. Picking up some NFTs on OpenSea. XRPL gon' be better on the fees, though. You already know, still buying on the low. Welcome to the show, got Berserker on the flow. You know it's about to blow as soon as the case closed in. I'ma get ghost.
Seems like the reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah.
And in between that everything is going right. The future is bright.
Down on the farm like
bunch of UK subs picking Ethereum bugs with the CC club like a hydroponic hybrid. I used to play shrubs, now my NFT joints are filled with mad buzz. Farming XRP, that's my new page stuff. Summer singing in the night, multiplying, blowing up. Me and Miss Kill forever in love. We're in a crypto garden and we got the pure blood.
You're on the kill sign, and that's made a wrong turn. Tilted at a torn while you're looking for the sun. Now it's high rising, pointing every turn. I land where you better run, cause that's getting burned. Learners and bond is beyond the FT turns. Nothing homegrown, that'll leave your mind blown. Creeping in the dark, don't step on our toes. With your kills, and he doesn't go in shadows.
Seems like the reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah. And in between that and everything is going right. The future is bright.
Jay Clayton thought he was a hot shot. Had some issues with Ripple taking top spot. Dropped the lawsuit, you all got caught. XRP is top notch. It's not fun, it's intellectual thought. You must keep up or sell for loss. I'm going ghost with bags and berserker. You can catch us at the Northside Universe.
Seems like the reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah. And in between that and everything is going right. The future is bright.
I'm an ninja. Let's hear to smoke the ganja. If you're into rolling fatties, you can call me Legendaddy. But don't you dare touch my crypto while I'm staking and I'm baking and I'm mining while you crying. LegendaryDave.crypto.
Many times I've explained this. Playing cat and mouse is brainless. Green candles are fucking dangerous. Jazzy XRP. Spontaneous, planned from the get-go. Theatrics, it's all a show. Coinbase and Robinhood, they still build a show.